Boom, 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 boom. Chanka danka, everybody. How's it going? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little watch along for you. This time for the Crystal Palace, aka Crystal Palace game. Manchester United away from home, of course, at Selhurst. And we'll see how it goes. You know, we should be battering these clowns at the end of the day. We're coming up against Mrs. Doubtfire's Roy Hodgson's lot here, so we'll see how we do. We've got to put that game behind us the other day against Southampton, and of course, Leicester have done us no favours whatsoever. They've won today, so we have to win. We've got to keep pace. We've got to keep doing what we need to do in order to get top four, which is keep winning, and we've been in good form, but we can't draw at this stage. We have to win games. But anyway, thank you very much for being patient with me as we got going here. Let me just refresh the chat here, everybody. Thank you to every single one of you that's tuning in. We've got Atrex in here. Dylan Gill, how you doing, my friend? We've got Man United Van Cam says, evening, Pig. It's Kevin Ashford in the house. The man, the myth, the legend day. How you doing, my friend? Great to have you in here. Mrs. P, Griffo Chaz, Eddie A, Manny Slew Flacky as well. Calispera Manny. AJ Nair's in the gaff. Gungshi, the Gungshinator himself. G-Wolf, Collective Force, Chris Krafinski, EAG, Neil Duffin, Sims on Big Uda, Stay Clint, Stephen Barrett. What's going on? There's a whole bunch of you bloody heroes in here tonight. Hello to you all. And if I missed your name out there, sorry, but it was just getting obscene. I have to keep reading names. Michael Collins in the gaff, KM. Hey, Adam Crooks as well, so that's it. You've got to draw the line somewhere. Anyway, guys, I'll get involved in the live chat as we go along. Of course, there's lots to talk about, lots to discuss here. So let's talk about the biggest thing that I noticed from the lineup today. I'll get the lineup in front of me here just to remind me. But Timothy Fosu-Mensah at left back? Say what? So that's a bit of a new one, isn't it? Bit out of the blue, you could say. Bit out of left field, so to speak. But yeah, it is a bit of a strange one, that, my friends. But what can you say? I mean, he's a decent player. He's shown that in the past. I am surprised to see him in there. I'm not going to lie. But look, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer obviously knows something that we don't know. So pretty cool, I think, to see Timothy Fosu. Good luck to him. I hope he has a really good game, you know. Maybe it could be something that would... It's an opportunity here from Ole Gunnar that he's given him here. It's an opportunity. Maybe he can take this opportunity and maybe get into Solskjaer's sort of plans in and amongst it. Who knows? Lee Matthews in the house. He says, good to see Greenwood starting. Yes, it is. Let's just have a look at Manchester United's lineup then, everyone. Do us a favour if you're tuning in right now. Smash that thumbs up button. Shout out to every single one of you that's watching. Let's have a look then. David De Gea in goal. There was some debate about whether or not we should be sticking with De Gea. He is in there. Wan-Bissaka, he starts the game. Looked maybe a little bit fatigued in the last game or two, but you know, a lot of these players have played a lot of games, so it's no excuse. Hopefully you have a better game today. Lindelof and Maguire, the familiar partnership, a.k.a. the Melt Twins. Because what's going on with them recently, you know, they do seem to be melting a little bit. Hopefully they can have a non-melty game today. We need them to. And then Fosu-Mensah at left back. I mean, that is just... It's interesting, to say the least. What do you guys think about the inclusion of Timothy Fosu-Mensah? Are you bang up for it? Or do you think maybe it's a little bit of a risk? A little bit of an unknown entity? And also, Scott McTominay starting in the centre of midfield alongside Paul Pogba. So no Matic today. Matic is on the bench, but Paul Pogba and Scott McTominay are the two players that are going to start in the centre of United's midfield. Interesting. Pleased to see McTominay in there. Maybe Matic looking like maybe he could do with a bit of a rest because he has been running his absolute Serbian Terminator feet off for the last couple of weeks. There's no doubt about that. Greenwood starting the game. Brilliant to see. Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Martial. The quadrant of penetration up there is absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, I mean, look, it's a strong look side. The only real change is McTominay and Fosu-Mensah coming into it, guys. What do you legends think? And firstly, shout out to my missus as well. Lots of love to the missus tuning in, watching, who super chatted in here to tell me that I'm a legend. Thank you very much for the emotional support there, my love. Much appreciated. The Trooper says, hello, all Pig fans. Hello to you too. Griffo Chaz says, big game. This could be the start of something for Timothy Fosu-Mensah. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. It's a huge game for him. Let's see if he has a good, impressive game that he could be right in there. I mean, there was some talk about, you know, would Luke Shaw be fit enough? Would Brandon Williams be fit enough? Obviously, the answer to that is no. But maybe we're thinking, oh, you might shunt Lindelof out to the wide position and have Bailly come in the centre-back position, or maybe even have Dalot over on there or something like that. But no, he's opted for Timothy Fosu-Mensah, so there you go. Chris Karafinsky says, why not start Williams? Williams had some sort of a facial injury the other day. I don't know if I'm sure he's probably fine, but I don't know. Solskjaer's just opted to go for Timmy. For Timmy, come on, Timmy. Get the mallet out, Timmy. That sounded a bit wrong, didn't it? But who remembers Timmy Mallet anyway? Moving on. Brandon Slaughter says, time to turn the corner. 3 points or bust. There you go, mate. It's all on this, really. We can't lose ground on the teams that are winning above us. You know, Leicester, of course, they've won today 2-0 in the end. Eddie Otu says, apparently we can still draw and be able to qualify mathematically, but we should win. Well, that is nice to know. I mean, because we do have Leicester last game of the season. So if we beat Leicester and win the next game, of course, then yeah, I suppose it would. That's almost a 6 points the last game of the season there, so it would make a difference. But yeah, we need to be getting that win today, don't we, Eddie? Great to see you in here, pal. Thank you so much for joining us. Michael Connors, acid attack. Michael Connors says Lord Phil is on his regular transfer window injury schedule to avoid being transferred. Legend. Mate, you bring up such a fantastic point that I hadn't even considered. You're right. Gung, she says, we've still got Europa too. There we go. So as soon as the Premier League finishes towards the end of this month, we are going to have the Europa League to play in August. So we've still got that route into the Champions League as well. And you know what? A massive shout out to Gungshi as well. Great to see you in here, Gungshi. Late night in Taiwan, getting up for the United game. What a hero. He sent a PayPal over. He says, hi, Pig Foley. We need a win today. Nothing else will do if we hope to get top 4. P.S. Mommy! Thank you so much for that, Gungshi, man. What a legend. Yeah, JP doing absolutely cracking coming up with that. And shout out to the Cinnamon as well for bringing that gem to my attention during yesterday's stream. Nice one, Gungshi. What a top man. Yeah, he says, Phil is always injured at the end of the season. That's just what he likes to do. Matt Rush in the house as well, the Rushmeister. There's legends and legend dressers in here tonight, no doubt about it. So shout out to you, Matty Rush, as well. He says, Bacon Boss, legend. Furkan Ahmed says, hi, Pig. If the Fox lose versus Spurs, do we still get top 4 and we beat West Ham? Yeah, I mean, it depends, doesn't it? Like we were saying, if they lose to Spurs and we beat Leicester, we got them last game of the season, and then if we beat West Ham, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's right. So, I mean, yeah, there's a few different outcomes that we can get here. Look, the fact is, that is going to be a massive factor, that final game of the season against Leicester, but we've got to do what we can do between now and then, because they might melt their other game as well, remember. Debbie Elder, shout out to Debbie. She says the last game will for sure mean something now for top 4. That's why that Southampton game hurt so bad. I fully agree with you, Debbie. Like, there was so much riding on that game for us, like, just to give us not so much a cushion, but we would have leapfrogged the teams that were above us and gone into third place, and we would have been in the driving seat effectively. And maybe we could have got away with having a point against Leicester end of the season or something like that. But look, we've got to keep it real. We've got to keep winning. We've got to hope that they melt. We've got to hope that we can beat Leicester last game of the season, which, come on, United, we freaking can. Come on against these Eagle melters. We're going to have Eagle pie for dinner, lads and lasses. Because I'm not having it. No. No way is Mrs. Doubtfire getting one over on us. At all. He broke my handbag, the bastard. Neil Duffin says, shared on Facebook and Twitter. Get sharing and liking, mateys. Long live the piggies. Thank you so much, Neil Duffin, man. What a top man. Shout out to you and your missus over there in Holland, my friend. And thank you very much for sharing it. Yeah, if anybody could do the same and wants to give it a share on social media, that would be awesome of you guys and gals out there. So thank you to you, Neil, for that. And shout out to Aaron, I think, then a couple, Matty Rush, a couple of other freaking legends as well. You know who you are, who have done that already. And smash a thumbs up on it. Get your predictions in, lads and lasses. This is where I want to know what you think's going to happen. I am going for 3-1 to Manchester United. I'm going for a trident of penetration today. One from Greenwood, one from Martial, and one from Rashford. That's what I'm going for. Rashford's going to lash one in the back of the net. Well, hello there. It says 3-1 today. Martial brace and a goal by Bruno and AU for Palace. Lovely and precise predictions. Well, hello there. That's the sort of stuff we like to see. So shout out to you, mate. Chris Karafinsky also thinks 3-1 to United. 3-1 says Gunshi as well. I'm basing this on my missus. Shout out to my missus once again, the lovely Nicola, for saying she thinks that it's going to be 3-1 because she got the result right yesterday that it was going to be 2-2. So I'm listening to her for this one. She thinks 3-1 to Manchester United. So come on. JP says 4-0 going in Ham. Nice one, JP, lad. Griffo Chan says 2-0 to United. EAG says 2-0, Pogba and Rashi. United says Bruno, Martial, Rashi 3-1 to United. Neil Duffin says squeaky bum time 1-2. We never do it the easy way. You make a fair point there, my friend. Look at that last game against Southampton. That was tricky. Still annoyed me in that last game, actually, the fact that we just sat back how we did in the last sort of 20, 30 minutes of the game. Very annoying. Don't really want to see any more of that. I thought that was behind us. I like to think that we can be more or less on the front foot for most of the game. Sure, you've got to defend sometimes, but not a backs to the wall job in letting the opposition, such as Southampton, have the ball in front of us. Defending that lead, we were inviting that pressure onto us. I don't like to see that sort of play anyway. Gungshi says, twitchy ass time. Seriously, it's time for us to just get the job done here. Eddie says, put a bet on it, Piggo. Get some readies on your missus's prediction. Oh, Eddie, you've cursed me now, my friend, because if I don't do it, which I'm not going to do it, my friend, to be honest with you, then if it does happen, oh, it's going to be annoying, isn't it? Raymond Henderson says, going to be an edgy 1-0 win. Yeah, same sort of feeling as Neil. We think we're going to do it the hard way. It's going to be difficult. I just hope that we hit the ground running in this game. Maybe we can go and get an early goal, take a little bit of the pressure off, and just hopefully be able to build on that, get another one. The problem is in the Southampton game, we did the hard job of equalising and then immediately getting the lead, and then we sat on it for most of the game. We didn't go in and get that third goal. We did have opportunities, but we didn't take them. So I think that was a big story of the last game as well. The players are going to have to do that, have to be a little bit more clinical, take our chances when we get them, hopefully get the job done nice and early. Atrex thinks 5-0. 5-0, says Atrex. That's the sort of prediction that I'm feeling, my friend. Oh, hang on, sorry, I just realised we've got a messed up clock thing going on there. What's that clock issue? Okay, nice. Yeah, we sorted it out. Don't worry, we'll sort that out when we start. It was the timer was left on from the last stream. Abdullah Irwan says 5-0 Pig. Glory to Man United. That's the spirit, my lad. 2 seconds. Let me just give this a refresh. Something's melting. Oh, okay. Yeah, I always do this right. Let's put it in the live chat here. Piano Girl says, question, does the new season start as usual in August? I really don't think so, Piano Girl. Oops, because we do actually have the Europa League to finish off and the Champions League in August. So unless it's right at the end of August, I just can't see us getting the Premier League season underway anytime before September. I imagine they'll finish the European competitions in August and then start sometime in middle of September. Maybe they'll give the players a week or two off. Don't really know. It remains to be seen. But thank you for getting in here, Piano Girl. And Welsh Red's in the gaff. It's the Welsh Red. Greenwood hat-trick. Come on, Welsh Red. That's what we want to hear, my friend. Greenwood has been sensational this season for Manchester United, especially since coming back from lockdown and sort of being given that mantle in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side as that wide right player for us. He's been doing a tremendous job. He scored a bunch of goals. He's been very instrumental. Last game, he was kicked a little bit and he wasn't, it wasn't his most effective of games, as it wasn't for a lot of the players. We're hoping to see a better performance today because there were a few sloppy performances in the last game. We've spoken about De Gea and Lindelof and Maguire. The annoying thing about Maguire and Lindelof, they were great for most of that game actually against Southampton, but they just made silly errors. Pogba was involved with that error with De Gea, but generally, did okay, but he would be looking for a slightly more instrumental performance from him tonight. The main man for us is Bruno Fernandes. It really is. Bruno Fernandes has been the difference man. He's the difference maker. He is the catalyst for United, and he's come in. Since he's come in, United look a different team. And if he's on form, even if he's only just sort of, at 90% of his capacity, then United are going to do very, very well in this game, I think, because ultimately we just got more class. And if he's pulling the strings and feeding Greenwood and Rashi and Martial and these players, come on, they're going to get chances and they're going to score. So hopefully Pogba can do his job. Hopefully Bruno can do their jobs of pulling the strings. And McTominay's going to have a pivotal role in there. See how he does today, replacing that Serbian warrior Nemanja Matic. So let's see how he does. Come on then, lads and lasses. Come on, United. We're going to smash up the freaking Eagles here. No ifs, no ands, no buts. We've got to get the job done. Stop fannying around, lads. Let's go and rip apart these melts. What is the matter with Palace anyway, Why would they have Roy Hodgson in charge? He's an absolute melt. Oh, come on, United. Throbadelica says Fosu is mint. I've actually always quite liked what I've seen from Fosu Mensah over the years. It seems like we've had him at the club for quite a long time. Like, how old is he? Like, he's not a young'un anymore, is he? Gungshi says, I like this lineup. We'll be interested to see how Timbo does. It really will, because he's been around the club for quite a little while. He hasn't had an opportunity in the first team for a while. We'll see how he takes it. Timothy Fosu Mensah. Can he play Immensa? I think it was about 5 years ago I remember doing some sort of a video calling Timothy Fosu Immensa. Hopefully it's going to be the same today. So it's 4-2-3-1 versus what looks like a 4-3-3 formation from Crystal Palace. Zaha, Ayew and Townsend across their front three. Our front three, of course, Greenwood, Martial and Rashford. They've got Milicevic in the middle of the park, McCarthy. The Muckers there. And, of course, we've got Bruno, McTominay, Pogba. Their back line, Van Aanholt, Sacco, Danny and Ward. Our back line, Fosu, Mensah, Maguire, Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Gator in goal and David De Gea in goal for Manchester United. Come on! Come on, my son! Yeah, legends. K-Am says, my problem is he isn't a left back. Well, that's it. I mean, he was playing at right back for us when I've seen him previously, so I know what you're saying. Like, how is he going to adapt to it? How's he going to do? Griffo Chaz says, I will PayPal you £100 if Fosu Mensah scores a hat-trick tonight. Wow, Griffo, that is a bold statement you've just made there, my friend. Come on then, Timothy Fosu. Mate, imagine if he just does that. I always remember, I think, what game was it? Like back in the day, it might have even been Palace, you know. I remember watching some game where, who was it? Years ago, 15 years ago or something. Danny Butterfield, was it? I don't know. Some defender played up front. It might have even been for Palace in some cup game. I can't remember now. It was a long time ago. And he scored a freaking hat-trick, my friend. Now, I know that's slightly different, but it has happened before. Brandon Slaughter with a PayPal over here as well. Thank you very much, Brandon, lad. Hopefully we slaughter Palace tonight and Brandon too. He says, smash a like for the pig and for the greatest football team in the world, Manchester freaking United. Come on then, Brandon Slaughter. Yes, lad. That's what we like to hear, right? We're about to get underway in this game. We're not far off from kickoff. They're all taking their positions on the pitch, lads and lasses, and won't be long. So I'll let you know as soon as we got underway. I'll get the timer going so you guys can sync up if you so wish. Do get involved in the live chat as we go. Love to hear from all you legends as we go along, and hopefully we're not going to have too much of an issue with time delay tonight, because time-wise, seems like we're actually getting kicked off on the right sort of time. We shall see. So just taking the knee now, everybody, and then Manchester United will get us underway. Come on then, United! Here we go, lads and lasses, and we're about to get underway here, and we are off. And we get underway then, Manchester United playing in their gold away kit here, the third kit. Quite a nice kit as we've discussed in the past here, passed around the back for Manchester United. Crystal Palace playing in their familiar candy stripe, purple and red monstrosity, whatever you may call it, but and blue and red, whatever, I don't even know what it is. But yeah, come on then, United, let's have them. What do you think then, guys? Do you think we've got the ability? Do you think we've got the cojones, the bottle to get the job done tonight? Do we have the bottle? Antonio Zito says, attack, attack, attack. Get it on your t-shirts, Mr. Pig. Nice one, son. Yeah, I need to get a little bit more merch on the go, actually. A little bit of cheeky little merch. And I am sweating my tits off, by the way. It's 22 degrees. What am I doing wearing this hat again? I can't believe it. I'm having a mare, but my hair looks truly unbelievably shocking. Yes, only 30 seconds behind. Kushdi, my friend, that's good. Well, yeah, I think that is pretty good, because obviously we're streaming as well. There's usually a few seconds from there anyway, so it's not too shabby. Sync up if you can, everyone. If you can get involved with this live stream and get it linked up perfectly, that'll be good. Ultra Whiz Boy in the house as well. Hello to you. J.U. San says, big fan. Shout out, J.U. San. I'm a big fan of you too, my friend. Liam Fletcher says, I am extremely triggered. What's up, Liam Fletcher? What's going on, Fletch? Ted Zavala in the gas says, sup, homies. Hello, my friend. It's Teddy. Come on, then, the Bacon Brigade. Let's see. This is Wilfried Zaha just with an opportunity, actually. He's just cut inside and had a shot on goal. And you know what? David De Gea has had to make a great save. And there I was, greeting the latecomers into the chat here. And David De Gea has pulled off a lovely little save at his near post. Good save, palmed it away. Zaha with an early chance, though, given the space, given the time to have a shot. Dodgy stuff. That's right, Liam Fletch. Marek Stachowski says, hi, you pig. Go into the mountains to be a camp counselor for the summer. Last day of free time, mate. Sounds fantastic, Marek. Have a great time over there, my friend. And hopefully it's a good send-off for you today then, with United smashing up Crystal Palace. Kurt Koenig, I'm doing great. How are you doing, Kurt? Yes, Kurt's in here. Oh, yeah, Adam Crooks says, looks like they're not going to sit back. So, look, Palace have started this quite lively. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, United are going to be able to cut them open. I don't really want them to sit back, to be fair. I mean, they do have attacking talents up there, as we've discussed. AU, they've got Townsend, and, of course, Wilfried Zaha. So, you've got to take them seriously. They've got a lot of pace up there. They've got the ability to counter too. Watch out for them on the counter. Watch out for them. You've got to take them seriously. They've got a good set of players. United, though, come on now. We're a different gravy. You know, they're dealing with like some bog standard supermarket bisto or something, you know what I mean? And we've got some pucker, like, I don't know, like just some like grandma's homemade, like through the generations made in the, you know, like crazy gravy. That's what we've got. Anyway, come on then. Down the right, we've got Pogba on the ball. We plays it central again. Victor Lindelof on the ball now. Takes it forward down the right-hand side. It goes for Manchester United now. And we are 3 minutes, 19 seconds into the game. And we haven't seen anything yet from Manchester United. We've seen one chance from Wilfried Zaha, which was saved. Nice save by David De Gea. Palmer away at his near post. But United have to get out of here. We go. Marcus Rashford on the ball, then plays it inside to Paul Pogba. Pogba turns. And he switches play over to the right-hand side. A nice long pass out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka over on the right for United. He wins the throw-in for us. Wan-Bissaka with the throw, and then come on then, lads. Here we go. First attack for United. Come on. Oh, no. Given away. And look, Crystal Palace on the break. Dodgy little bit of miscommunication there between the lads. Oh, I can't be doing it if we concede an early goal tonight. We've got to take the pressure off and get that goal early. We have to do that. Nice bit of play, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We win the ball back. Come on then, United. Stop melting here. Nick Pendragon says, Mr. Pig Bobbleheads. What does that mean? Oh, you mean little souvenirs for the merch shop? Oh, mate, I'm sweating my tits off. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I'm glistening like a sweaty pig right now. I'm glistening, lads. Oh, dear. Kayam says, our centre-backs are slow, that's why. Yeah, I mean, they haven't got a lot of pace in there, to be fair. I mean, Slabby Maguire is pretty damn slow. He really is not the most mobile of players, if we're being totally honest. But he brings you something else. He's good physically, strong in the air, heading balls away and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, he's not the quickest of players, we're not going to lie. Gungshi says, we always look shaky in the first 20 minutes. Yeah, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. We need something to settle us down. A nice cheeky little goal. Nice little bit of individual quality. You see, the one thing we did well in the last game against Southampton, just one positive thing to take from it, is that when we attacked, we actually attacked really well. Like, or what I say by that is we scored 2 goals, which were of really high quality. And even though we didn't play well throughout the game, we still had isolated moments where it just all came off and we played quality football. So we just got to do more of that. We've got the ability. We have the quality out there. We have the players capable of getting the job done. It's just about executing it and not melting and dealing with the pressure. Dealing with the pressure. Crikey, here come Crystal Palace down the right-hand side, though. And that's good defending there by Fosu Mensah. Oh, but Crystal Palace have retained possession and the ball's played into the back post. Headed back into the danger zone for Palace. Oh, shot from the edge of the area, blocked away now. Fosu Mensah clears the ball away. Crikey, get it out, lads. No, we've given possession once again away to Crystal Palace. And here they come down the left then. Crystal Palace down the left-hand side. Watch out, this is dodgy looking. You see, that's the thing. If they have a good game and everything clicks, Crystal Palace, they have got good players up there that can penetrate your defence. And especially if there's opportunities on the counter-attack, if you're leaving holes and things like that. United have to take our opportunities when we get them tonight. I don't think it's going to be that of an easy game. After just watching the first 6 minutes, 37 seconds of the game, I really don't think it's going to be that much of an easy game. We'll see. We'll see. But Palace seem to have the game plan that they're going to get right at Manchester United for this game. And they're going to get balls into the box. They're going to get numbers forward. And we'll see how we deal with that. It could be good for us because we know that we are one of the best counter-attacking teams in the league. Like when the players we got up top there are flowing, they're so quick, and we've got players like Bruno and Pogba can thread unbelievable great passes through for these players to latch onto up there. And we've seen it time and time again, even in the short spell that these guys have been playing together. But yeah. Come on, United, then. Let's actually show a bit of penetration, because we're 7 minutes, 20 seconds into the game, and I haven't seen nothing from Manchester United yet. So come on, boys. Lindelof on the ball. Fosu Mensah then. Fosu Mensah's probably had the most touches of any player on the pitch so far for Manchester United. I don't know. He's the one who's had the most busy time so far, which isn't a good sign. Here we go then. Through the middle, Manchester United then. Ball played over to the right-hand side now. Player in waiting there. Receives it. Gives it to Pogba inside, and he's just given the ball away. Pathetic pass there. Absolutely pathetic pass to lose the ball from Paul Pogba there, if we're being honest now. Well won back there, and good defending, though, I must say, from Victor Lindelof, sweeping up at the back there. Over to Fosu Mensah now on the left-hand side of the pitch for Manchester United. Played inside to McTominay. McTominay receives the ball back. Come on, boys. This 10 minutes almost gone now. We've done out. Jay Guild says, we miss Luke Shaw massively. I think that's a fair point, Jay Guild. Luke Shaw is a big part of this Manchester United team. And also no Brandon Williams as well. So I think, Fosu Mensah, we'll see how he does. Hopefully he has a good one. But yeah, Luke Shaw raring up for it and ready to go is obviously a very good player for us. Hey, the Cop 94. I'm doing good, my friend. How are you doing? Yeah. Dodgy start, says Debbie Older. The Trooper says, wake up. Very dodgy. Nothing going, nothing doing really for United so far. Here come Palace, though, again down the left-hand side. 8 minutes, 54 seconds gone. Played centrally. Dodgy defending by United, but we do manage to get it away in the end there. And then the ball is played out, but just instantly given straight back to Palace again. Can't keep hold of possession of the football at all at the moment, man. We've got like a bloody hot potato out there for some reason. And then Pogba plays it out to the right again. Slow start from United here. Whew. Here we go, though. Chance for United. Finally, a little bit of attacking forward play. Here we go. Ball played in. Oh, it hits the first defender, Van Aanholt. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka unable to get his cross into the box. But he has won a corner for Manchester United here. So he's won a corner for Man United. Jay Usan says, can't keep anything at all. I agree, Jay. Like, very, very poor in terms of retention of the football at the moment for United. Constantly giving it away. Trying to clear it out. No real option there. Just clearing it out, giving possession away. This is not good. It's not a good start, but look, we have started slow a bunch of games, like Gungshi was saying. He's right about that. We need to wake up a little bit now. The corner comes in. Oh, and the header is met by a Manchester United player there. But it is just been unable to really get it under control. And now Palace, here they come again. Long ball over the top, and it's having to be swept up there by David De Gea, who reads it very, very well and comes out and hoofs it away. But yeah, shaky start from United here. Very shaky start. It's like that movie Tremors all over again. I'm not sure if there's big alien worms underneath Selhurst Park at the moment, but there's some bloody shakiness going on from United. Martial got down the left, and it's gone out now for a corner to Manchester United. Kevin Bacon's going to pop up in a sec. Jonathan Gallagher says, come on, Manchester United, let's get the job done. Let's get the job done, Jonathan Gallagher, my friend. Slabbington. Here he is, Slabbington and Lindelof, my friends. Look at them getting in there, both getting in there for this corner that Manchester United have. Harry Slabbington. Bruno Fernandes with the corner in. Oh! Slabby! And Slabby Maguire's leapt like a freaking salmon there. But the only problem is, he's also headed it like a freaking salmon. Like an actual salmon would. Because salmons can't stick the ball in the back of the net. Like their name's friggin', I don't know, Miroslav Klose or nothing. But look at that anyway. He's got up there. The defender is challenging him. And he's been unable to get the better of the defender there, and he's misjudged the header entirely. And it's gone well over the bar. J.U. San says, Kevin Bacon, we are footloose. I like what you did there, yeah. Whole lot of shaking going on, says Devil of a Red. Bones Brigade says, what is Maguire doing? Slabby McSlabberton sort of stuff, isn't it? Yeah, Michael Collins says Slabby McSlabberton. Oh, Bones Brigade says start calling Maguire SpongeBob. SpongeBob Squarehead. That is harsh, my friend. SpongeBob Slabhead. No, I'm not calling him that. I'm gonna reserve just a little bit more class and decorum than to call him SpongeBob Squarehead, my friend. Norman Bates says, has he headed a ball before? Norman Bates, your mum's in here, by the way, Norman. Legit. Your mum is in here. Check her out. There she is. I mean, it's like you haven't seen her for a long time. It's probably the same person, though, if we're being honest. It's a JP Big God Bob situation all over again. Right, United with a throw-in deep in our own half here. Headed away then. 12 minutes, 49 seconds gone on the clock. Let's just see if my timer on here is legit. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, no, Neil. That is absolutely bloody awful to hear, Neil. I hope... you know, whatever it is. That's awful to hear, Neil. I'll catch up with you at some point, my friend. But, yeah, no worries if you need to, obviously, leave us tonight, Neil. But thank you so much for getting in here and whatever it is. I hope that, you know, it gets sorted out to the best that it can, my friend. But anyway, yeah, he says he's off. Sorry to hear that, Neil. Have a great evening, my friend. Anyway, well, not a great evening, but you know what I mean. Stay safe, my friend. CPC FC Nate. In here, Crystal Palace fan with the eagle emoji. You're having a mare, son. No, fair play to you, lad. Thanks for getting in here. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Matt Rush says, take care, Neil. Gary Wells says, take care, Neil. So sorry to hear this. So sorry to hear this, Neil, as well, whatever it may be. Griffo says, thoughts with you, Neil. Ryan says, take care, Neil. Absolutely, Neil. Stay strong, my friend. Stay strong, Neil Duffin, mate. You're an absolute legend of the Bacon Brigade, so just stay strong, my friend. Currently still 0-0, but here are Palace down the left-hand side with another chance. Bloody hell. It's another bloody chance to frickin' bloody Crystal Palace, man. What's going on in this game? Jonathan Gallagher says, has Fosu Mensah been good? I mean, he's been okay, actually, to be fair. Yeah, he's done all right. I mean, it's not really... We haven't had too much to do so far, but he's done okay. G. Wall says, take care, bro, Neil. Neil Duffin. Peace and blessings with you. The Cop says, who do you think will be in the top 4 next season, Piggo? Top 4 next season, probably the usual sort of suspects, if I'm being honest. I think it will actually be Manchester United, Chelsea, Man City and Liverpool, probably. Bones Brigade says, where is Matic? Matic is currently sat on the bench. James Reynard says, Piggy, what do you think of our away jersey? Not a big fan, but I love the classic red home jersey. Yeah, I mean, the gold one, it's not very traditional of Manchester United. I don't mind it, to be fair. I mean, I quite like it, but I think I couldn't pull it off. I'm going to be brutally honest with you now. It's not really my sort of vibe. But it's pretty cool. I just end up looking like a big sort of marshmallow or something if I was walking down the street wearing that. Kind of like that pink away kit we had a little while ago, you know. Leroy Tinamuda says, go on, United. Come on then, Leroy. Let's be having you, my son. Come on, United. Indeed, we've got to start doing a little bit better than we have been so far. Very slow and rickety start for United in this game. Patrick Naranjan, hello to you, Patrick. Atrex says, how's Pogba playing? I mean, you know, not so fantastic so far. Just early days. CPFC Nate says, don't worry, Pig, we are pony. Well, I hope that you're right there, my friend, because you must be quite encouraged by the start that Palace have had, though, because they are looking actually like they could get something in this game. So far, if we're just basing it on the first 15 minutes of the game, they kind of been the better team, I'm not going to lie. United really haven't created much at all, apart from a couple of corner opportunities, but here we go. Come on. Oh, no, it's another loose sort of little bit of play from United, and just petered out and filtered to the Crystal Palace goalkeeper, Guaita. Jamie Egerton says, who's playing better at the moment? Yeah, I mean, probably Palace. They've had more attacking intent so far. They've been able to penetrate a little bit more, but they haven't really had a clear-cut opportunity. But look, here they are again in near our corner flag with the ball, trying to get a ball in. Hey, Atrex, that is absolutely sensational. He says, nearly 100 likes already. Thank you very much to everybody that's tuning in tonight. Please do us a favour if you haven't all done so already, and smash that thumbs up button. That'd be sensational if you can do. It definitely helps us out massively to try and compete with some of these big conglomerates. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Gary Wells is really down now. Oh, Gary. Come on, let's inject a little bit of freaking belief and vigour into this. Come on, United, we're going to smash them up. Come on, stop freaking melting here at the start. Very slow from us. Steve Lee says Pig needs to take his hat off. Mate, I am sweating too bad over here, mate. I need to take it off. But my hair's just too atrocious. I've even got a baby wipe holding it up at the moment because I ran out of hair bobble things. Timothy Hinchcliffe says, hi, Pig, come on, United. Stevens ever says, Pig, don't want to derail the conversation, but aside from Matisse, do you have any other favourite artists? Yes, I do, actually, Stevens Evan. I'm a big fan of Salvador Dali, actually. All the melting clocks and all that. Big into that. You know, a little bit of Constable, maybe. Don't know, Turner. Yeah. Here we go. Wait. Free kick in from Crystal Palace. Ball to the back stick. Dealt with by United. Headed away. Another chance for Crystal Palace, though. And what is this? Why have Crystal Palace got us hemmed in at this moment in time? Here we go. They've got another chance. Played out to the right-hand side now for Crystal Palace. Fosu Mensah's got to stand his ground here. And he doesn't. And the ball has been played into the back post now by Crystal Palace. Fosu Mensah beaten there. MacArthur now back centrally to for Crystal Palace. Played back over into the middle now. Headed down. Dodgy stuff, but a miscommunication. But David De Gea comes and sweeps it up. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Hey, First Class Gamer. Thank you so much, lad. Hope you're all good, my friend. Yeah, Mark Sidderman getting it in, zapping some fools. I didn't even see him comment, but he's zapping some fools from the live chat. Anyway, nice one, Mark. Mrs. P with another super chat says, great video, my lovely Barry Sheeny. What did I say, Nicola? I said just the one. Yeah, nice one. Samuel Ingram says, Flying Pig would have started Fred instead of Scott McTominay. I mean, what would I have done, to be fair? I mean, I would have probably, it depends on the fitness situation, because Matic and Pogba seems like a good combination. That's probably what I would have done if they're both, if all the players are fit. That's what I would have gone with in this game. But obviously not all the players aren't fit, so you've got to factor that in. But I don't know, Fred or McTominay, I probably would have gone with Fred, I'm not going to lie, just because I think he's shown a little bit of a better form over the last few months. But look, that was going into before lockdown as well, so it's hard to say. There's been so much time that's happened since then. Oh, and another PayPal here from Ellie. Ellie Rouse, thank you so much, Ellie, for getting in here. She says, yes, Pig. I hope you're well. And what are these fist bump emojis? Hey, thank you so much for that, Ellie, showing your support there. What an absolute legend tuning in. One of the legend dressers of the channel. So thank you very, very much for that. Anyway, United with a chance. Oh, when it's well defended by Palace. And hang on a second. A free kick has been called here. Wait a second. Rashford taken down. And it's, oh no. And I think there's a potential injury here. A coming together of Rashford. And who is it? Townsend, Andros Townsend. So yeah, there you go. So them two have just come together, but it wasn't a foul awarded by the referee or anything. I think he's just going to give a drop ball here as they're coming together. I don't know. Free kick, it looks like, to Crystal Palace, actually. Yeah, nice one, Ellie, for that. Thank you very much. And thank you very much. I haven't seen you in the live chat either, Ellie. But there are a bunch of... Oh, there you are. She says, Pig, we've seen you melting in bed. Your ass crack. Is that it? Is there no more? Yeah, no, true, fair enough. Yeah, I'm melting at the moment, though. CPFC Nate says crosses flying in. No Benteke because he got sent off against Aston Villa. Oh, no, my friend. Yeah, well, he would have been ideal to have somebody in there to whip him into, yeah. You are seeing Palace get quite a few crosses into the box. It's not good so far, this, from United. Very nervy start. I'm getting really concerned now because 21 minutes, 24 seconds are gone. And United are just not quite looking at the races here. We need to just an injection of quality from somewhere. I haven't even seen, like, Bruno on the ball at all. Haven't seen Bruno. Haven't really seen Greenwood do much. Haven't seen anybody really do anything yet for United. Harris Khan, hello. Chris Karafinski says, this is not good. You're bang on there. Matt Rush says, need a goal quick. Yeah, we need something to liven this up big time. Because the longer this goes on, we always talk about this, but it's so true. because they're the underdogs, the longer this goes on, the more belief that they'll get, the more opportunity they get cutting United open a couple of times, which they sort of have, and the more joy they have in our final third, just getting the ball up there, they are going to have that belief that they can create something and make something happen. And the longer this goes on, that feeling of doubt is going to creep into the United players. So they've got to just put this behind them, put this 20-minute spell behind them, and just crack on. There's a foul committed on Paul Pogba now in the centre of the park. United have a free kick. No, Rashford didn't get injured. Jonathan Gallagher, not as far as I'm aware. He's still on the pitch. Just a little coming together. Townsend and Rashford were sort of holding their shins. I think they just sort of shinned each other, and it was a little bit painful. But yeah, Viraj Palmer says this was a really poor start. Mate, this is a proper gasharama of a start for United here. Like, we haven't seen anything from us. We've got a free kick now, apart from a couple of piss-poor set pieces, man. This is slow and mundane as it gets. But here's the free kick into the area. Headed away, though. United get it back under control. And we haven't seen any penetration from that. And you know what's annoying about this? You know, fair play if Crystal Palace were like, had their backs to the wall jobby defending. Do you know what I mean? Defending proper park the bus style. But they're actually not. They're actually committing numbers forward. They're actually using their front three players, getting at us. And sure, they're keeping their shape and stuff. But United haven't been able to do anything to the same level that they have so far. And you bear in mind, we've got Martial, we have Rashford, we have Greenwood. It's not good. We need to sort something out here. I'm getting a little bit concerned. Paul Lucas says most of our first halves haven't been great. Yeah, very true. We are slow starters. It's a big shame. Let's just hope we don't do what we did in the last game against Southampton and go one down because, you know, let's just... Yeah, fine 1-4-1 says Palace the better side. I mean, so far, the first 20 minutes, they have been looking better. But here we go. First little bit of penetration maybe for United. Marcus Rashford down the left. Plays it inside. And now it's sprayed over to the right-hand side for United. Ball is a shit one from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Looking for the run of Bruno, but the pass by Aaron Wan-Bissaka is very, very poor. Very sloppy at the moment. Not quite happening. Poor in possession. Poor keeping hold of it. Slow. Little bit mundane. Norman Bates says, gonna be a second half game. Could well be, my friend. The Collective Force says, we look real slow and sluggish again. Not good, man. They need to sort it out. Mate, slow and sluggish are the words I would use to describe them as well. Like, they're literally having a melt all over the place out there, man. Come on, boys. Speed it up a little bit. We know it's warm, but it ain't that warm, is it? It's only England. Griffiths says, Ollie needs to slip some Red Bull into the players' water at the drinks break. Mate, maybe they could do with a little bit of more of a pep than that. Because whatever's going on at the moment, look, they're just having a little water drinks break now, guys. So they're taking on some fluids. I better take some bloody fluids on because I feel like I'm in the same sort of boat as these guys right now, to be fair. Wearing this bloody Ushanka hat in the middle of summer. Ugh. Casing says sideways, backwards bollocks. Mate, it is a shame, isn't it? Why haven't we seen any passing forwards whatsoever in this game by United, really? Like, you're actually right. Where's the forward passing from United? Like, we haven't seen any real penetration or been in their final third hardly at all, no. You know what I mean? Matt Rush is playing like nothing to play for. Yeah, very, very strange. Haven't seen any attacking intent from these guys yet. I mean, we need to take it, you know, instead of bloody going backwards and sideways, we need to actually start going forwards. 100% we need to stop playing Louis van Gaal crab football and play some of our own bloody football. Ah. Give the hairdryer, says the trooper. Yeah, Ollie needs to change something up right now. We need to get something injected into these guys because they're just not feeling, it's just not looking quite lively enough from us. I mean, Palace have been much more the livelier team. They've had more of an attacking intent. Welsh Red says, Old Rosie for the win. Oh, sickening stuff, Welsh Red. Alkan Mahmood says top four is gone. Let's just calm down a little bit, Alkan. This game's not even over, my friend. That's it. Spike Bright says 2 banks of 4 well drilled from Palace. No invention or pace in the build-up play. We can't penetrate them at the moment. And the thing is with Palace, like I was saying, they've got their forward front 3 line, which allows them to attack quite effectively if they want. And they could support a little bit. But then because they've got those 3 tricky players up top there who are very good on the counter and speedy and all that kind of thing, then they can actually have a lot of joy, you know, without committing all their numbers forward. So Let's have a look. There's another ball into the box by Palace. A free header is put over the bar by Wilfried Zaha. This is just not good enough from United at the moment. Like, what is going on? Palace are having all the opportunities created. There's no vigour. There's no passion. There's no movement from us. It's all just a complete freaking bottle job. Come on, boys. Early days, I know, but it's very concerning, man. Bloody hell. JP says McTominay's playing too frantic. I think that's a fair comment, mate. I haven't really seen too much. I've obviously been reading comments and all that sort of stuff, but he's not looked very good, comfortable so far. I mean, we're missing that calm and influence of Matic at the moment, definitely on the ball. We've seen a lot of possession change from us. Fosu Mensah now on the ball for United. Overlapping run, gives it to Bruno. Now played back inside to Scott McTominay, who gets his head up and decides, doesn't know what to do. But he plays a really good forward pass by Scott McTominay. And now played out, kept alive. Rashford with the ball in. Too much on it, though. It goes all the way to the other side of the pitch. Kept in, and a shot on goal is blocked away. And it's Aaron Wan-Bissaka tries to get something in there. He's returned to get the ball back now for United in a wide position. He plays it backwards. So another little opportunity for United, but nothing really created out of it, but at least a little bit of intent from United. Caden Power thinks it's going to be 3-1 to United. That's also my prediction pre-game. Hopefully that is going to be the case, but a very slow start. Ellie says, take your hat off, Pig. We don't care about your hair. Thank you, Ellie, but I just feel like I look like an absolute tit. So I'm not going to do it. It's fine. It's fine anyway. Where's my Don Piglione? Maybe I could rock the Don Piglione. Because I don't know where. I've lost the Don Piglione. Never mind. Anyway, here we go. Man United. Fosu Mensah tries to thread one through. It's a good ball, actually. United retain it. Here we go. Look, another opportunity for United. Rashford played inside. Goes all the way to the back stick. Shot on goal. Oh, no. And Mason Greenwood doesn't connect cleanly with that one. Martial threads a ball through, and Mason Greenwood gets on the end of it. He scuffs his shot, though, and it's gone wide right of the goal. Gangshi says, let the majestic mane breathe, Pig. I'm going to take it off. But look, I told you I had a baby wipe tying it up. Because I ran out of... I'm sweating too much. I was sweating too much, guys. Oh. Oh, yeah. There it is. There's the bush. Liam Fletcher says, oh, God, no. Oh, hang on a second. United have a player down here. What's going on? Oh, dear. And and Slabby Maguire's just got up and he's just head-butted the top of somebody's head there. Sorry, I'm watching it on a phone, guys. It's tough to make out who some of these guys are, actually. But he's down on the ground. He's just got a beast in the face, and it looks like maybe Eric Bailly might be warming up to come on. We'll just have a look. Debbie Elder says, the hair looks great. Thank you very much for that. Hair looks fine. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Hang on. Actually, let me split it. Maybe it's better if I split it a little bit. Maybe not. So hot, man. Mate, oh my days, Harry Maguire's nose looks absolutely mashed up. It doesn't even look like Harry Maguire anymore, man. Holy shit, he's had a broken nose or something there, man. John Hinton says Mankind. Mommy! I tell you what, Harry Maguire looks like bloody Mankind now. Or maybe he could do with one of Mankind's masks, because he's had his nose possibly broken here, guys. It looks like maybe he's broken his nose. From the side, it looks the same, but from the front, it kind of doesn't even really look like Harry Maguire, man. I don't know, that looks kind of weird, man. I think he's broken his nose. Leon Dunphy says, Pig looking like David Luiz. Yeah, but only difference between me and David Luiz is I can actually defend, mate. Well, no, that's not true. No, probably not. Rex de Boss Gaming says, the Monster Abyss Pig. How's it going, Rex de Boss? This doesn't look good, though. Harry Maguire might have to come off the pitch here. He's had a check from the physio. Ellie says, I've got my son's pants holding my hair up. Oh my days, well that's the way to do it. That's a tactic. I've not used a pant tactic yet, Ellie. Thank you, lad6012. He says, just got home to watch, listening to your watch along on the way back. Top man, lad. Thank you very much for getting in here and tuning in as you're on your way back there. What a man. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on. Kungshi says, Slabby doing a Steve Bruce. Mate, you're right there. He sort of is going to resemble Stevie Bruce. Here he is. He's still back on the pitch, though. Slabby Maguire's come on the pitch. Whether it's broken or not, he's going to see out the game. Paul Lucas says, yes, it looked bad in the replay. Most likely broken. Fair play to Slabby Maguire, carrying on with a broken schnoz there. Eddie O2 says, yo, Piggo, what's your verdict on United's start to the game, mate? So my sort of verdict so far, Eddie O2, I'm going to have to say it is a gashtastic gasharama of a start, mate. I'm going to give it a bloody F out of it as a rating for the start. But look, here we go, though. United with a chance down the right. It's all about, just getting taking our opportunities when we get them. And United with a chance now. Penalty, ref. It's got to be a penalty. Stone Waller, referee. What is the matter with you, ref? That was a definite penalty. He's had his legs taken out from him there. Referee has just waved it off, but it looked like a pen to me. But United still with possession of the ball. Oh, man. Thank you, Viking Red. He says, Pig, I'll send you some hair bobbles, plenty up north. Cheers, mate. J.U. San says, my mum loves your hair. She says, take your shirt off if you're hot. J.U. San, mate. Bloody hell. Tell your mum to calm down a little bit. I know it's the height of summer, mate, but she needs to calm down a little bit. I know the sight of the piggy sweating in his locks online can do stuff to a woman. I know this, but you're going to have to tell her to calm down over there, son. Oh, it's a family show. Primo says an F. Christ, it's 0-0. Yeah, but I'm just giving it an F in terms of failure to really create anything. It's not good. Okay, we're not losing 2-0 here. I understand that. But if we don't do something differently, then that's just going to be a matter of time before they do get a chance. Because look, here they are again down the left-hand side, Crystal Palace. And it's petered out this time, thankfully. And United get it back under control now. Scott McTominay plays it out to United. Look, this is a good opportunity for a counter here. We've got 3-on-3. 3-on-3, and it's a really poor ball from Martial. Into Martial. Devil of a Red says, final pass is terrible. Yeah, it's not really working out for United so far. Did you just see that final ball from us there? Trying to find the path of Martial in the middle. And Paul Pogba there as well. I thought, okay, it wasn't a penalty. You know what? Paul Pogba's dived. They're just showing a replay of that incident and Paul Pogba dived. So it definitely wasn't a penalty. But from the angle we saw it at, it did look like there was maybe a foul. But actually, it's just Paul Pogba diving. Here we go. United with a corner then. Whipped in. Man United whipped the corner in. Go on. Oh, Palace had it away. Pogba then back over on the right-hand side for United. Go on, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. The Spider takes it in. Oh, but nothing on it. He has won the corner, though. Oh, and apparently it's a goal kick. That's bullshit. And McCarthy's down on the ground for Crystal Palace. And let's have a look at what happened here. Oh, Aaron Wan-Bissaka's caught him. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's caught him with his studs up, A little bit of a reckless challenge from Wan-Bissaka. He's just sort of going in there and trying to challenge 50-50 challenge, But Aaron Wan-Bissaka has sort of studs up to McCarthy there a little bit. Clyam says, ref is terrible. He's giving Palace everything. Has Aaron Wan-Bissaka just been booked? Oh, yes, he has. Aaron Wan-Bissaka just been booked. Was a little bit reckless, that, though. Eddie says, also got to say Bruno is a bit quiet. What's happened to him, guys? He is quiet. He is quiet in this one. Him and Greenwood so far, I haven't even really seen them on the ball at all, Eddie. To be honest, he is looking quiet. Generally, we haven't seen any real forward play whatsoever from these lads, have we? It's been really shocking, actually. John Cusack in the house. Yes, John. He says, hello, just joined from Berlin on a visit. Come on, United. Shout out to you, John Cusack. Great to have you back in here, and thank you very much for joining us. By the way, everybody, if you're tuning in right now, please do us a massive favour and smash that thumbs up button. Do leave a cheeky little juicy like on the video if you haven't done so already. That'll help us out loads. And also give it a share on social media if you can. Mrs. P says, Night Legends, you look great, Undertaker. I think we've already established that I'm mankind. Do you know what I mean? Mommy! And all that. Yeah. No, this looks freaking shocking. What am I doing on the internet with this fluffy mop on my head? Too hot. It's too hot. Griffo Chaz says, I'm convinced if you threw Harry Maguire off the Old Trafford roof, he'd still... Hang on. He'd still be put in the starting 11 and play the full 90. Well, he seems pretty robust as the lad. I see what you're saying. He is pretty robust. He's just had his face mashed in, and he's just on there playing as he continues to play. The collective forces, Palace defend well, but we got to find a way if we really want that Champions League spot. Yes, if you can't break down 2 banks of 4 against Crystal Palace, and when you're Manchester United, then you're just not good enough, are you? So we've got to do that in this game. Here we go, United with a chance down the right-hand side, played into the back post, headed away, though, by Palace. Dealt with, and that's going to be another corner for Manchester United over on the left side of the pitch now. Decorated hero in here, says Night Nicola. Is Nicola Ofsky, she says Night Legends. Oh, yeah, sorry, love. Sorry, I was focused on your Undertaker comment there and not the night part. Good night, love. Have a great evening. Thank you very much for tuning in and stopping by. Freddie Ferguson thinks they're burnt out, these players. Corner comes in. Oh, the header is close there by Slabby Maguire. But it's wide of the right post by about a foot. Maybe not one of Harry Maguire's feet, because he has feet like Oddbod Jr., that guy. But he has serious plates of meat on him, but he's very close there to put it in the Crystal Palace net. But he just cannot do it, lads and lasses. Just quite cannot do it. CPFC says, Pig, sort your Barnet out, geez. Having a double down day, man. Mate, do you know what? The line's not even central either. It looks proper shit, mate. I'm just going to say you're right. I need to sort it out, my friends. Maybe just sweep it to one side again. Like the proper emo look. You know what I mean? We'll just go we'll pretend we're in that band, The Cure. You know what I mean? Oh, what's going on? Anyway, come on then, lads. Come on then, lads. This is piss poor so far. Atrex with a super chat. Thank you, Atrex. He says, players lack the winner mentality. Always lose when we need to win. Think how many chances Chelsea have given us to go ahead. Atrex, you're so damn right, mate. Time and time again this season, especially at the earlier, end of last year. The amount of times the teams above us lost and slipped up, and then we just had to win and against somebody we should be winning against. And ultimately, we had an absolute bloody nightmare and didn't win that game when we could have capitalised on it. It is happened numerous times for United this season. Liman Isa, shout out to you, Liman Isa, mate. How many people we got tuning in? Because I can't actually see. Oh, hang on. Let me go to view on watch page. That's probably the best thing to do, actually. Yeah. Let me view it on the watch page. We've got over 150 of you bloody legends tuning in. So shout out to each and every single one of you right in here tuning in. Over 100 likes as well, lads and lasses. Thank you to everyone who's hit that thumbs up button. You're a bunch of legends. Mrs. P says night to everybody here in the live chat. Matty Rushmeister, thank you very, very much. Piano Girl as well. Absolute heroes getting in here tonight. Come on then, United with a chance though. Hang on. Ball played to the edge of the area. Here we go. Look. Shot from goal. It's blocked by our own piggin player, man. Blocked by our own piggin player. Scott McTominay getting in the way of it, I think. Stephen Seven says if it was centre-parted, that would be worse. Yeah, fair enough. Well, it was looking pretty... It's still looking pretty gash, mate. I'm not going to lie. Nah, I can't sit here like this, man. What is this? Viking Red says, Pig, buy an Alice band. Oh, my days, man. Buy a freaking Alice band. I've become what I despise. I'm joking. Bryce Verder Bremer says, where is my Bruno? I want my Bruno. You know what I mean? We haven't seen too much from Bruno in this game so far, if we're being honest now. YouTube for Life says, who do you think they should bring into the team? So if we're going to be making changes at half-time, then looking at perhaps who we've got on the bench, let's just have a look at our bench then. I don't know, maybe Harry Maguire might be taken off depending on his slab, if he's got a broken slab or not. I think maybe Fred might be a good addition into the side instead of McTominay. I've not been too impressed with what I've seen from Scott McTominay so far in this game. Maybe Dallo would be a better option than Fosu Mensah so far. But look, Fosu Mensah's done okay, actually. It's not even about him, really. It's just about really the attacking units of the team. It's not really happening. The creative spark's not coming. We're not able to penetrate them properly at the moment. And the final ball is what is costing us. When we do get them into those wide positions, or we do get a runner who's just looking to make that run in behind the defence, the final ball has been off and wayward throughout this entire game so far. So very disappointed with the general play from United going forward. It is still 0-0. Oh, for fuck's sake. It is still 0-0. And that's just how it's going to have to... I'm melting over here, I am. I've got those studio lights on. The sun is beating through the window. And... oh... JP says, Pig, do you wash your hair with fairy liquid? Mate, I've been known to wash it with fairy liquid, my friend, mate. I have actually shampooed and conditioned this recently, mate. What are you trying to say? It's a bit rough and coarse. Mate, I feel like I'm giving birth or something live on the show. Oh, no. I'm on a leather seat as well. I don't think that helps. I just looked down and anyway. Paul Lucas says, we don't really have any game changers on our bench. Maybe a Gallo. Yes. Oh, shit. No, it's going to be a penalty to Crystal Palace, is it? The referee waves it away. Wilfried Zaha's just been brought down in our area here. And a very, very controversial looking bit of play, I must say, because it looked like maybe it was a legitimate foul on Wilfried Zaha. But the referee waves it away. We'll see what happens in a moment with the replay. We'll see what happened. The trooper says, Pig, your hair is green. What? It's green, is it? Ryan Galloway says, Zaha's got Greenwood in his pocket. A little bit harsh, a little bit harsh. Razak says, dang, dude, I hope we don't lose this. Mate, it's not looking good at the moment, is it? United need to sort their bloody lives out. I mean, we're coming up to half-time. We've done nothing so far in this half. Come on, United, now. Stop fannying around. Put the fannies away. Time to get the cojones out. Time to show a bit of brain out there. But no, here come Palace again down the left. It's all penetration for Crystal Palace at the moment. And nothing from Manchester United. What's happening? Here we go again. Another ball played into Manchester United's area. And David De Gea has to come out and clutch it, which he does. And he gets United on the counter now. Go on then. Oh, Mason Greenwood's now switched over on the left here. Look, here he is, and he's just stopped. There's no support for him. He's got to wait. So here we go then. McTominay on the ball. Played over to the right for United. Come on, boys. Just before half-time, a little breakthrough here would be sensational after a really poor half. Come on, boys. Here we go. We're at the right end of the pitch now. Ball played through. Now down to the right. We're going to have a chance. Sprayed in. It's just pinballed through everybody, though. And Crystal Palace managed to clear it away. Long ball away now by Crystal Palace. It's green. Our fair play yet? Well, it's green then, isn't it? It's because of the green screen, mate. It's because of the green screen. It's because we're doing the old Arthur Fleck, mate. We're going for the old Arthur Fleck right now. Oh, goal for United! Come on, my son, get in there! He's banged it! He's banged it in there just before half-time, Marcus Rashford! Did you see how cool as a cucumber this man just was? Because he's taken it to the left. He's just bamboozled the two defenders. He's Cruyff turned. He's taken it back across them. Absolutely twisted their blood inside and out and everything else that they might freaking twist. And then he's just slotted it bottom right-hand corner. Look at this. And the ball through the middle is a sensational one to Rashford as well. And look at that, the finish from Marcus Rashford here. Bruno Fernandes with the ball through to Rashford. Bruno Fernandes with the assist as well. And he's come alive. He's alive. He's alive. Bruno Fernandes has come to life. So has Marcus Rashford. He's banged it in there. It's 1-0. Come on, my son. Get in there. Let's just update the score here, lads and lasses. Oh, yes, 1-0 to Manchester United. That feels good. Like, just as I was saying. Just as I was saying, guys. It was a proper shit half from United. How awesome would it be to go in at half-time with the 1-0 victory, with the 1-0 lead? Well, that's exactly what we're going to see. Oh, and that's passed me right up. Marcus Rashford with the goal. Come on, my son. So there was a penalty appeal just a couple of minutes ago from Wilfried Zaha, and then we've got up and Marcus Rashford's bang one in. And that was a great bit of play as well by Bruno just to stop the little ball through. Marcus Rashford still had so much to do, but he absolutely did it. And there's a great bit of play by Marcus Rashford getting the goal. Come on. Gugger says Matic gave him some of his supply of electricity. There you go. We've reinvigorated Bruno. Just a little zap, a little bit of static from the sidelines. I don't know what you're saying, Guggers. Razak says, why do we always take on pressure then score? I don't know. We make it hard for ourselves. All the people before this game started who said we're going to have a tough game. Neil Duffin, shout out to Neil Duffin, said he thinks it's going to be 2-1. It'll be a tough, tight game and we'll do it in the difficult manner. He's been absolutely right, because so far United have gone about this a very, very difficult way. And we've just basically had Crystal Palace attack us and we haven't had too much joy. But we find ourselves 1-0 up anyway, away from home here against Crystal Palace. But now Crystal Palace have a free kick and David De Gea is organising his wall. They've got a free kick in a good area, quite wide, just literally by the corner of the area here. So we shall see if they can capitalise on this. Just before half-time. It would be huge for them, obviously, but United have done a relatively decent job defending so far. They have had a lot of balls into our box. Here's the free kick direct on goal, and David De Gea gets across and makes the save. Well done, David. That's a good save by David De Gea getting across there. Come on, my son. And it was a good free kick, you know. It was heading for the top bins, that one. Absolutely heading for the top bins, and David De Gea makes a brilliant diving save with that outstretched right hand. Palms it away. Fantastic save by David De Gea. Adam Crook says, Dave the legend. Martin Ellison says, Big Dave makes saves. Let's hope that he can do it consistently without making errors, man, because he's one of the finest shot stoppers in the game, isn't he? And now United maybe look to counter of our own here. Down the right, we have time before the half-time whistle. And United with a player in the box. It's a really poor pass, though. Completely bobbled and missed hit by Marcus Rashford. Jarvis Cocker, great to see you. Says, what a save. Thank you, Jarvis, man, for getting in here. Jarvis, one of the legends of the channel, man. Yeah, one of the channel members. If you guys want to be a channel member, you can sign up and become a member if you click the join button on YouTube. Or Joe Ratcliffe in here. And how does that feel, Joe, mate, to be fair? Because the first half, you know, to be fair, Crystal Palace have basically dominated the game. And maybe you had a penalty shout a couple of minutes ago, but ultimately it wasn't given. Ultimately it wasn't given, my friend. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you just take it. You're going to have to take it on the chin, mate. Sorry, this is one of my real life friends that I know here. He says, you've got Jay's hair. Why have you got Jay's hair on, mate? It's a good one, mate. It's a good one. But you're just saying that because your team's shite, mate, and you're 1-0 down, and you've got that Mrs. Doubtfire prick Roy Hodgson as your manager, and we've got Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the second coming of Sir Alex, mate. So that's all what you're saying. Anyway, EAG says it was a pen, to be honest. I mean, I was commentating on it. I saw it happen. I thought it was potentially a penalty. I'm not going to lie. I did think it was potentially a penalty, but it wasn't given, and that's just the nature of football sometimes. You get given some, you lose some. Farn141 says United lucky was a pen. You know, these things happen. The Trooper says, Matt, tell Pig how green his hair is. Oh, no, yeah, it's because there's light bouncing off the green screen. That's what it is, my... Yeah, the hair's green, I get it. I can't freaking do nothing about that, my friend, at the moment. It's too hot for me to wear my hat. So, what do you want me to do? You know, you want me to adjust the settings? That'll change all the other coloration on the stream as well. Calm down, son. Anyway, Leroy Tinamuda says, Pig, what would you advise Ollie? To be fair, I think we need to inject a little bit more in the middle of the park. I'm looking at McTominay in that half thinking, okay, a little bit too erratic. We haven't kept hold of the ball very well for a lot of that game. And certainly possession's been an issue. You know, we've been pinballing it around in the centre of midfield, giving Palace chances. They've been getting down in the wide areas, trying to whip balls in and trying to sort of penetrate us like that. United need to get more at them. We need to be a little bit quicker up top. We need to penetrate. We need to get Bruno on the ball. And we haven't done it at all well. I mean, Crystal Palace, fair play them. They've actually played really well in this game because, like I said, they've got the two banks of four. Then they've got the three up top there, which are basically doing all the attacking. And they've got this solid defensive organised unit behind. But all credit to Palace. It's not like they're just sitting back and not doing nothing. They're trying to attack and take the game to United. They've actually had a really good amount of the play in this game. United haven't really deserved to be in the lead, but we are. I mean, if I just get the match stats up here at half-time. So United have had 60% of the possession. We've both had 7 shots on target. 7 shots. Palace have had 3 on target. We've had 1 on target. I mean, it doesn't really tell the story of the half, if we're being honest, just looking at those stats. Alex Stevens says, hair on fleek, haha. I think that's a good thing. I don't know. Spike Blighty says, need to use the channels with pace. Get the wing-backs more forward. Absolutely, yeah. What do you guys think about Fosu Mensah's performance so far? I mean, he's not really put a foot wrong, to be fair, but also he's not really shone in any capacity going forward or defensively, if we're being honest. But he's not really put too much of a foot wrong so far. He is playing over on the left-hand side there. He's not used to it. So what can you really say? Do us a favour, everyone, at half-time. Smash that thumbs up button. We've managed to get the lead going in at half-time here. It wasn't really deserved, if we're honest. Palace did have a penalty shout a couple of minutes before that. It was a great take, though, by Marcus Rashford. Let's just have a little think about that, because the actual bit of play by United for the goal was a little thing of beauty, because Bruno's just threaded a nice little pass into the path of Rashford. Rashford's still got a lot to do. He's bamboozled the defenders, got that half yard and slotted it away. Absolute top draw from Marcus Rashford. So I'm very happy about that one. But yeah, I mean, if you're a Palace player, you're probably, or Palace fan as well, you're probably not too happy about that one. Thank you, Griffo, for telling me to stop the timer. Thank you, my friend. I've stopped it now. JP says, Pig, do you get mistaken for a bird from behind? I haven't done so yet, my friend. I'm not going to lie, to be fair, but I am about 6'2". Not saying there's not some ladies out there that are 6'2", but it's not the most common. Adam Crook says, we didn't have the best of halves, but yet again, we are ahead. It's good. Sign of a good team, my friend. Play shit, still get the result. Sign of a good team. You know, say what you want. Ultimately, whatever, Crystal Palace, they don't have to find the cutting edge there then. Okay, they've had a decent bit of play there. Ultimately, they still only had 40% possession. Only the same amount of chances as us. You've got to take your chances. If you don't take your chances, you can't really have a cry, can you? So there you go. That's why United are ahead. We took our chance there, Marcus Rashi. Super chat from Mr. Silas209. He says, Maguire slows everything down, Pig. He is very slow. This is the thing with Maguire. I actually like Maguire on the ball. I think he's a good sort of passer of the ball as far as the centre-back goes, and he's also really good at defending aerially. But, you know what? You're right, mate. He's just a little bit too slow at the back for us, and in terms of on the ball, like, we're trying to get things. We just need to get the ball to Pogba, get the ball to Bruno. That's ultimately all we need to do, and then let them do the rest. Let them spray in the passes down to, you know, Martial and Rashi and Greenwood and get them down the wings, to be fair. Because, look, he's a good sort of playmaker from the back there, but I'd like to see the mantle a little bit more in this game. Just stop trying to do stuff, Harry. You know what I mean? Collective 4 says, Timbo not really done much, but looks all right, to be honest. Yeah, same sort of sentiment as me. He's not really shone, and he's not really put a foot wrong. Jarvis Cocker says, anyone know how Shaw and Williams are doing? Well, obviously, they've got a little bit of an injury, so hopefully they'll be back soon. It's probably just, I think it's just a little ankle knock and a bit of a facial thing, so they'll probably just be out for this game. JBP91 comments, Pig, what are your thoughts on Lindelof? Look, the problem with Lindelof is he's a good player, but he's just got an error in him. Same as Harry Maguire at the moment for United. I'm not saying that can't change, but if we look at Lindelof's career, he's always been quite a dependable player for us. He's great on the ball, but he makes errors. He makes errors of judgment, like he did in that last game. He was brilliant for 95 minutes against Southampton, and then right at the end there, him and Maguire both make a bit of an error, and we've lost the 2 points there. It's not good enough, is it? So they've got to cut the errors out. Top level, Rio Ferdinand and Manjovic level players for United? Nah, I don't think so for Lindelof. But he's been decent, don't get me wrong. SZMZ says, I really want to see De Gea's save. Yeah, that was a sensational save that he made, actually, from that free kick. Brilliant dive-in, fingertip, palmed away save. And look at this, they're just showing the replay for the incident on Zaha. And it's Victor Lindelof who's got tremendously away with that one, because it is a foul, really, on Zaha. He's just sort of knocked his ankle. I don't think it does Zaha any favours going down like he's been shot, though. Let's have another look. So Lindelof, yeah, Lindelof's coming there. He sort of touched the ball, though. He's touched the ball away, though, at the same time, as sort of going through the man. And then he's not allowed Zaha to get through. It's a penalty in my eyes. It is. I'm looking at that. It should have been a penalty. It's not a penalty. That's football sometimes. You win some, you lose some. It's gone against Palace today. Simple as that. Matt Rush says, smash a like for the pig. Thank you, Matty Rush. Yeah, do hit that thumbs up button if you haven't done so already, everyone. And shout out to you all for tuning in. Matt Rush has missed Berber Spin Super Chat Piggy. Oh, thank you very much, Matt Rush. Sorry, Berber Spin. What a man. Sorry about that. Let's go back up and see if I can find it. Appreciate that, Matty, for letting me know. Where is Brian? Berber Spin Super Chat. What a legend. Oh, hang on. You mean on PayPal? Ah, on PayPal. Sorry, here we go. I've got some through here. Gungshi, you absolute bloody legend. Thank you very much. Hang on, that's not the same one, is it? That's from earlier, is it? Oh no, he sent another one. Gungshi, you absolute lunatic. Thank you very much, Gungshi. He comments and he says, Pig, we are all agree that you would look mightily fine in dreadlocks. Please consider. Is that okay? You know, is that not like cultural appropriation or something? I mean, is that all right? Am I allowed to do that in this day and age? Do you know what I mean? But no, I think I might give it a go. You know, I might actually give it a go. It probably would look pretty badass. So I think I'll, you know, that eastbound and down sort of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. So I might consider it. Razak says, trust me, dreadlocks would be sick. SZM says, nah, bro, you're good. Well, we'll see about that one, my friend. I mean, I've got to do something with this monstrosity, don't I? It's a freaking monstrosity, man. It is. Look at this. The line's not even legitimately straight down the middle. Oh, hang on. Ryan Berberspin super chat. Sorry. Thank you, Gungshi, for that one, mate. Sorry. Let me go back here. Ryan Berberspin. How have I missed that? Where has it gone? Where has it gone? Right. Let me open up YouTube Studio here and go to the actual page. Shout out to you all for tuning in. It's halftime, guys. What do you think about the first half performance? Not good enough by any means at all from United, but we do lead 1-0 at the interval. So it could be a lot worse, couldn't it? Palace didn't capitalise to create their chance. We got a little bit fortunate, you could say, with them not being awarded the penalty that perhaps was a penalty. But look, United ultimately go in with the 1-0 lead. We need the win today, no matter what. I'll take it no matter bloody what happens. I don't care if we have to freaking rely on penalties not being given and stuff. As long as we get the 3 points. That is all I care about today. Crystal Palace, they're playing for nothing. They're playing for nothing. Okay, they're in 14th place. They're playing for nothing right now. United, we are playing for something. We're playing for top 4. We need to keep our shit together here. MUSC Matt says you look like a rock star with that haircut. Oh, my days. Thank you very much for that, MUSC Matt. I'll take that all day long. I've heard a lot worse today, my friend, even today. Super chats then. Berber Spin. Oh, I did read that one. Pigs Alice Band Fund. I think I did read that one, didn't I? I think that's the only one that's showing up here anyway. Ryan Berberspin, another shout out to you, my friend. Mr. Silas as well says, McGuire slows everything down. Oh, yeah, we've already read that one too. Shout out, guys. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in tonight. Absolute heroes. Let me go back to the live stream then to see the chat. Oh, Matty Rushmeister, thank you, my friend. He says, need another goal. Must win this game. Bring Matic on. Yeah, I think Matic would be a very calming influence in that midfield for us. He would allow Pogba to do his thing and would allow Bruno to do his thing a lot better. You saw that calming influence he's had in the last few games for United. But I guess the reason he's not starting the game tonight again is simply a fitness thing. Why would Ole Gunnar not start Matic and Pogba, the team that he's played over the last 3 or 4 games consistently, if he wasn't fully fit? Because it's not down to a bad performance, I don't think. It must be a fitness issue or fitness concern. So, thank you so much for your super chat there, Matty the Rushmeister. What an absolute legend. Alex Stevens says, dreadlocks equals unsubscribe. I don't blame you, mate. You know what I said I'm going to do one day, soon it'll be as well, because look at the state of it. It's going to need sorting out soon. Is a footballer's haircuts through time video. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to use me as the model. We're going to have the Wilder Valderrama perm job. You know what I mean? We're going to do the whole lot. Nice one for that, Matty the Rushmeister. Top man. Martin Ellison says, celebrity halftime Oreos and hot chocolate. Come on, United. Great shout, Martin Ellison, lad. You're making me hungry, man. Oh, have I got any custard creams left? Yes, I do. I've got 1 custard cream left. Get in there, my son. Cheeky little halftime custard cream. Oh, no. That's gone stale or something. Oh, no. Anti-climax there with the custard cream, man. To be fair, that's gone stale in a really quick amount of time. Sorry, Eddie O2, it's turned into an ASMR sesh, mate. We're eating lots of, crunching noises on the microphone. Yeah, JP says custard creams equals poor man's biscuits. Mate, there's nothing wrong with a custard cream, my friends. And you're right, these custard creams are big old 300-gram pack of them. Cost like 36p, my friend. It cannot be quibbled at, JP, mate. Don't be a biscuit snob, my friend. Some of the best biscuits are indeed the cheapest, my friend. Oh, yes, that is the case. Gungshi says pigs chewing is strangely hypnotic. Whoa. We've just found a little bit more out about you, Gungers. Stephen Seven says, I'm going to the supermarket to buy the custard creams. Haven't had any in ages. Mate, do you know what? It's a little bit stale, but I'm going to finish it off because I need more sustenance. It's as simple as that. Oh. Something about eating custard creams that makes me a bit hot under the collar. I don't know what it is. I'm feeling a little bit toastier now just having eaten something. I don't know why. Gung, she says we only ate cheap biscuits when we were young. We were poor as fook. Fair play to you, Gungshi lad. Yeah, no, started from the bottom, now we're here. You know what I'm saying, Gungshi? But anyway, no, nice one, mate. Cheap biscuits are the way forward. You can't go wrong with a cheap bicky. First Class Gamer knows. He says custard creams are amazing. He knows custard creams are the daddy. They're the absolute daddy. Everyone knows that. Especially with a cup of tea. Oh, yeah. Razak says Space Raiders for the win. What are we doing bringing up potato corn-based snacks for, mate? That's not what we're doing. We're talking about bickies now. Connor Watts says bourbon creams over custard creams. That's a bold statement, my friend, but I you know what? They go hand in hand for me, my friend. I can't differentiate. I love them. Martin Kamarthi says Bruno must score. Well, even if he doesn't score, hopefully he creates. And we're about to get the second half underway. I'll get the timer away when we do, and we are underway. Come on then, United. 1-0 up against Crystal Palace here, the Eagles. So far, we've just been quite fortunate, I would say, to get the 1-0 lead going in at half-time against Crystal Palace here. But we'll take what we can get right now. Second half, we need a much better performance from us, because the first half, let's be honest now, it was shite. It was a shite first half performance. Nick Sparta says Oreos are overrated. Do you know what, Nick? I'm going to agree with you, my friend. I'm going to agree with you. I like an Oreo, don't get me wrong. But if I had to have an Oreo versus any of the traditional English biscuits, I'm going to tell that Oreo to go do one. Because it's not, a bourbon cream or it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just my palate having grown up in the UK, but we didn't even have Oreos over here until about a decade ago. I never grew up with Oreos when I was a kid. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, nice one, Eddie O2. Thanks for getting in here. Absolute legend. Done the thumbnail as well. Check his stuff out in the link in the description. What a man. Cheers, Eddie. Have a great one. Brandon Scott says, blasphemy. Andrikos says, Pig, do you remember how bad we started games under Fergie at times? I mean, yeah, look, this is the thing. It's not always easy, football management. You can't win every single game. Alex Ferguson's a fine example of that. One of the most successful managers of all time. But we still had the 6-1s against Man City, or the 5-0 against Southampton, or there's loads of upsets and loads of poor games that we've played over the years. That's football management. You learn from your losses. That's the sign of a good manager. Adaptability. Learning from your losses and improving. So the next time you play that team, you change something. You do things differently. You have a fresh approach. And I think that Solskjaer, to a degree, has done that well so far. We need to see how this team changes at half-time here, because there needed to be a massive change. There needed to be something. And look, United are passing it around a little bit slicker already. Coming down the left-hand side, here we have it then. Rashford on the ball, of course, the man who banged the ball into the back of the net just before half-time to break Eagle hearts. Paul Lucas says, I love a good oatmeal raisin cookie. Fair play to you, lad. Yeah, nice one. Stephen Seven says, custard creams, nice milk chocolate hobnobs, nice biscuits. Are you taking the mick? Who actually likes a nice biscuit? I'm not even being funny, but yeah, okay, they're all right. But who actually likes a nice biscuit? Like, given the choice, if you get a biscuit selection box, you know those nice biscuits are the ones that are staying there at the end. Nobody's having the nice biscuit first. Come on. They're a calamity of a biscuit. For being honest now. JP says, I love fish and a rice cake. Oh, you're doing that mean thing. My diet, yeah, so for breakfast I have fish, and then I have fish and a rice cake, and then at 11 a.m. I have fish, and then I have a fish and a rice cake. Have you seen that? It's funny. I'm guessing you have. Griffo Chaz says, check Twitter. I clipped the goal. Top man, Griffo Chaz. Thank you very much for updating the goals on my Twitter account, mate. What a top lad. Shout out to Griffo Chaz. Give Griffo Chaz a follow. You can find him if you just go to Charlie Griffo. Search him on Twitter. You should see some of his stuff. Actually, there'll be a link to him for some of the articles he does on my page, because he also does articles for flyandpigunited.com. Shout out to you, Charlie Griffo, man. What a bloody hero helping me out. And if you've not seen the website, guys, check it out, flyandpigunited.com. Go and check it out. It's a new Man United news source and football news source. It's gone down well. We've had a bunch of viewers, loads of people viewing it from around the world. So check it out if you haven't. You know, we do regular content. I need some more contributors, some more writers as well. So if you're interested in writing about football, if you have a passion for it, you need a bit of practice, whatever it may be, then get in touch. Michael Connor says, chopped chip cookie ice cream sandwich is the Lord Phil of treats. The Lord Phil of treats. Mate, surely a nice biscuit is a Lord Phil of treats. I don't know. Actually, probably like a Marmite biscuit, like a fig, but instead of like that juice in the middle, it's a Marmite. It's Marmite. That is Phil Jones. Lacking Fodder says, chicken is boss. Can't go wrong with a bit of chicken, can you? Maryland cookies are not the best, I'm going to be honest with you, but you can't go wrong. I agree with you, Connor Watt. They're decent, but they're not the best cookies, but they're decent, mate. Maryland cookies, mate. And you know what? They're not even from freaking Maryland or anything like that. They just chose a state in America to name these cookies after. So that's kind of bullshit, isn't it? Jesse Lingard says, are you high? Jesse Lingard. Are you? Are you Jesse Pinkman? I don't know. Heiko Firestorm Tiger says, this whole line of talk is evil. Getting hungry now. I'm at work now. Sorry, guys. Right, let's get back into the game anyway. Sorry, we got distracted there. Food always does that to me. Pogba with a little bit of a dispute in midfield here against Wilfried Zaha. Who's going to miss out? Who's going to come out on top? And Crystal Palace now win the ball back. I'm getting ahead of myself. That game's on Sunday. We've got Chelsea, of course, coming up on Sunday. We'll be doing the watch-along for that one. So make sure you tune in on the channel. I might even do the other FA Cup semi-final on Saturday as well, if you guys think we might as well, because we'll see who we could potentially get in the final. Shout out to Max, Conrad and Eddie, all fans of the Oreo apparently, and that's from John Cusack. Shout out to Max, Conrad and Eddie. That's John Cusack's kids. Nice one, absolute legend. Yeah, get the old Oreos in, son. Oreos are not bad. I'll tell you what I do like doing, and I only did this from watching it in some like American TV show or something. You know that old expression, you know, like how we have tea and biscuits in this country. If you want to dunk a biscuit in something, it's going to be a cup of tea, isn't it? Come on, you know, some heathens, they might have a cup of coffee, but really you got to have a cup of Rosie Lee, don't you? A cup of tea. And you dip a biscuit in the cup of tea, and it's sensational. It makes the biscuit. More often than not, it makes the biscuit. Americans don't do that. They don't even drink tea. They don't do that. They dip it in cold milk, my friends. What's the matter with these people? I know what you're saying. What's the matter with these people? But actually, I investigated this a little bit. I was intrigued. I wanted to see how it stacked up. Now, it doesn't stack up favourably with a hot cup of tea dunking biscuits, but you get the right biscuit, maybe chocolate chip, maybe Oreo, and you dip it in a cold glass of milk. It's quite nice, my friends. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty damn nice, my friends. So give it a try. If you just poo-poo that, you think, no, I'm going to have a cup of tea. Maybe you want a cold glass of milk and some Oreos, because it's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Michael Collins says cookies and milk. Yeah, Denzel Washington says Oreos and milk is nice. Yeah. Michael Collins says, what even is tea? tea is like that's a good question, mate. Was it like it's almost like an herb it's like an herb or something, isn't it? A plant. It's like a almost I don't know. You've got me there, mate. What the fuck's tea? Oh, lacking flutter says from tea leaves. There you go. So it's from a plant. There you go. Thank you, Gungshi, for clearing that up for me. Marshall Grana says, don't knock it till you try it. Hold on a second. Chance here. Wait a second and it's beaten away. Crystal Palace trying to get something away there with Zaha. You're like my missus as well, Rex the Boss. How can anybody hate tea? Cup of tea's absolute daddy. Bloody hell, it's hot. It's hot in here. Oh. Smash us a thumbs up on this video, guys, if you're tuning in. I've got these studio lights on me, man. I need to get a better, like, some sort of ventilation system on the go or something. I'm getting cooked in here. It's not even that hot. It's just that the sun's on. It's about 25 degrees or something where I am. I don't know. 22, maybe. Razak says, tea is drank in a lot of countries, to be fair. Oh, man. In Asia, they're absolutely mad on the tea. Ireland, I think Ireland drink more cups of tea per capita than any other nation on earth. Irish people love a cup of tea. Oh, they love a cup of tea. G-Wolf says, cup of coffee is the daddy. I always have a cup of coffee in the morning, but if I'm going to have a hot drink any other time of the day, usually it'll be a cup of Rosie Lee. Yeah, Norman Bates need to get a wee fan. I agree. Let me just pour that in there. So here are Palace. Oh, shit off, mate, you hairy dog's cock. What the bloody hell's just happened now? Ayew! Shit off! Ayew's just put one in the back of the net there, and it was Wilfried Zaha. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, what's going on with you, my friend? You're not the spider I knew of late, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It's like Incy Wincy Spider's come out or something, and now he's like, the rain's come out and washed him down the bloody spout or something. What's going on with Aaron Wan-Bissaka here? He can't get the ball, he can't get the block off. And the ball is played in by Wilfried Zaha, and it's gone back to the back stick, and it's just tapped in by Ayew at the back post. Piss easy. Pure penetration. Yes, please be offside. Please be offside. Please be offside. Let's have a look. Hang on. They're looking at the VAR. Looking at VAR. Ayew's offside, you know. Ayew's offside. I reckon Ayew's offside. Ayew's offside. Come on, they can't give that. He's clearly offside now. Don't be looking at the feet here. Don't be looking at the feet from Aaron Wan-Bissaka there. Look at, yeah. He's offside. I'm not updating the score just yet. Because he may well be offside here. He's offside, you know. He is offside. Come on, the VAR. It's shocking that we're actually having to rely on the bloody VAR and a penalty not being given to not be behind in this bloody game, by the way. Shocking display by United this today. Go on. We're looking for the ruling here from the VAR. Come on. Yes. Come on, rule that puppy out. Yes, and it's offside. Come on, get in there. Oh, man, that was close, though. That was absolutely close. Debbie Elder says, yes, love the refs. We do when it's in our favour, don't we? Debbie says, we pocketed the refs. Martin Ellison says, get in. Bones Brigade 2020, you legend, says, LOL. Leon Adams says his fingernail was offside. Oh, yeah. Eddie Otis says, Glazers have paid the Ref Association calamity. Fine margins, that's it, my friend. It may be harsh, Jay, but it's fine margins. Liam, sorry. Aaron Homeyard says, phew. Phil says, we are lucky. Bruno better wake the F up. It's been a quiet one, eh? We haven't really been able to get anything going again in the second half so far. And look at that. Palace just completely do us. And it was Aaron Wan-Bissaka who got done, wasn't it? I believe, yeah, by Wilfred Zaha. There's me saying, call him an incy wincy spider and stuff. I'm not even 100% who it was because I'm watching it on a very small screen. Decorated Hero says VAR is so corrupt. Thing is, that was legitimately offside, though. That was legitimately offside. That's the correct decision. But yeah, VAR is shite. It genuinely is. Here's Wilfred Zaha on the ball then. Oh, no way. Mrs. P says there's 212 legends watching right now. That is sick. We've gone over 200, everyone. Thank you to all of you for tuning in. Absolute heroes coming in to watch the game along with me on this channel. Shout out to everybody that does. Do us a favour, actually. Smash that thumbs up button, lads and lasses, if you haven't done so already. Give it a cheeky little like. Let's see if we can smash 200 likes on this live stream like we did last time. Freaking epic. And just massive shout out to you all. G-Wall says, Pig, have you got BT Sport, bro? Yes, my friend, yeah. I only bought it back today, like the no contract monthly rolling thing. Because, you know, there's the games coming up now. All the rest have been on Sky Sports. But yeah, I got it back today, my friend. Michael Rosen says, Man U's new chant be about VAR. Well, did you not think that was offside then? Because I genuinely thought that looked offside. KM says, Pig, his toe was offside. There you go, he's offside then. Doesn't matter if it's his toe or his toenail or, you know, anything. He was offside. Offside's offside. It doesn't matter if you're offside by an inch or a mile. Offside's offside. Oh no, it's Jesse Shingard coming off the bench. What's going on? Ole Gunnar, no, don't do it to us. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, what is the matter with this kid? What's the matter with this Ole Gunnar Solskjaer guy, man? You're telling me he's bringing Jesse Shingard on? Who else have we got on the bench? We've got Mata, we've got Fred, we've got James, we've got Igalo, Matic. Why the bloody hell, in all that is good and holy, is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer bringing bloody Jesse Shingard on the pitch? Are you taking an absolute piss out of me, are you? I don't get that. John Jones says, hey dude, hey John. Viking Reds in bed. Don't blame you. Oh, saved by David De Gea. Another shot to go. He's furious at his defence to let that shot come through from McCarthy. Ryan Burberspin says, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. You sure you want to have a cup of tea, father? Classic. Right, no, we haven't conceded. No, we haven't. We've just literally, we had one that was in, and then it's been ruled out for offside. So don't worry, it's still 1-0, everybody. Manchester United are still 1-0 up in this one. We've got to go on the hunt for that second, though, because like I say, like, if you look at the last game, you can't rely on these one-goal leads in these games, especially when you've been so piss poor in the game, actually. Like, this United performance is absolutely bang average. It is. We've gone from looking like one of the best informed teams in the league to looking more like one of the absolute shitters. And what a challenge that is at the back there. What a challenge that was by, I think it was Victor Lindelof with an ultimately amazing sliding challenge at the back. Come on, Victor Lindelof. Great challenge there. Oh, go on, Mason Greenwood. Oh, Mason Greenwood just muscled off the ball, but United win it back. Nice one. Aaron Wan-Bissaka wins it back well. Come on then, lads. Get in there. Get stuck in there, McTominay. He's done nothing all day long, this kid. Farn 141 says Greenwood is crap. I mean, Greenwood's one of the best youngsters in the game of football, to be fair. He may not have done all that much in this game, but a lot of the players hasn't. But we all know Greenwood's got ultimate quality and pure technique, especially for somebody of this. It's a great moment for United down the left, bang it in, lad! Oh, it's a weak effort there by Rashi. Come on, you've got to stick that in. Stuck on a plate for Rashford by Martial. And come on, Rashford's got to do better there. He's right at the keeper. And unable to get the winner. That's all we need. We just need to get that second goal. Put this game to bed. Stop fannying around so much. Fergie99 says, Pogba sloppy pass again. Looks like Jesse Lingard's going to be coming on the bench, off the bench. Then here he comes. Mason Greenwood's coming off. Leon Dunphy says, do you rate Lindelof, Pig? I mean, I do. I just don't rate him like as one of the best, or ever think he's going to be one of the best. Nice, we've got Matic coming on for McTominay, yes. I don't know why he didn't start this game. I guess maybe just lacking a little bit of fitness. And we've got Jesse Lingard coming on for Greenwood. I mean, Greenwood hasn't really done anything today, let's be honest, now he's struggled. But Jesse Lingard is not the answer, is it? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with another bold move here. Not just starting Timothy Fosu-Mensah at left back, but this is bold. Bringing Jesse Lingard off the bench, man. Are you serious? Like, this is what we need from Ole Gunnar? Like, bringing a banter player on? A banter player? Not a good game for United tonight. Very frustrating game. Really poor. Oh, my friends, it's John Cusack with a PayPal donation as well. John Cusack. I wonder if it's actually the man himself, the actor from High Fidelity and all the other classics. I wonder. I think maybe John Cusack might just be a closet Manchester United fan. It might just like getting, oh no, Palace with a chance, oh my days. It's almost a carbon copy of that moment earlier, which was ruled out for offside, that AU tap, and it was almost a carbon copy of that. Aaron Wan-Bissaka getting done once again, the ball being allowed to be played in there, and it's sloppy from United's defence. They're all at sea, man. They're all at sea. I don't know what's going on, literally. Bloody hell. I mean, they're all over the place for that move there. And Crystal Palace are unfortunate again not to get somebody on the end of it. Oh my days. We're getting ripped open at times. What's going on with some of our players in this game? If you look at how we were looking a couple of weeks ago, do you think it's just fatigue? How can it all change so dramatically overnight? I mean, Bruno Fernandes has won 2 Player of the Month awards since he's been in the Premier League, and he's only been in here since the end of January. And he's won 2 of them. But I haven't seen him hardly at all, apart from that moment he popped up and got an assist, to be fair to him. You know what I mean? Oh, Bruno Fernandes whips one in there as I'm talking about him, but it's cleared away now. And Crystal Palace get it out and look to counter themselves here. Foul committed, cynical one. And Jordan Ayew's down on the ground here, and Harry Maguire committed a cynical foul. David Srinivasan thinks it is fatigue that is the reason. And Harry Maguire looks to have been booked here. He's got himself a yellow card. And it is a late challenge on Ayew. And he's actually stamped on him a little bit accidentally as well. Skate Fury says, close this. Come on, United. Skate Fury, it is close, mate. And you're absolutely right. Come on. Hopefully we can get the job done. We need to score one, though. This is what's freaking me out about this game. After that Southampton game, just not content, and I just don't believe that we've got the defence capable of going in 90 minutes without making some sort of a calamitous error. And Norfolk Pirates says, imagine if Lingard scores. Well, I bloody hope he does, mate. He's on the pitch now. At least he can do is actually contribute something at some point throughout his United career. At least he can actually contribute something apart from living off of 1 goal in an FA Cup final many years ago. Like, maybe he could do something in the last year to help this Manchester United side. That would be nice, Jesse. Please do it. But I think it's a really questionable move from Ole Gunnar bringing him on. But look, I guess he's going for someone who's fresh. Jesse's just fresh, isn't he? He's not fatigued. He's not played a lot of games. He's not had any of that. He's not had any action. He's just going to be running around like a headless chicken for the last 20 minutes of the game, basically. That's what he's going to get from Jesse Lingard. First class game, it says swap deal. Lingard for Luiz. My days. If ever there was a more banterous swap transfer that you could make, I don't think there is one. I think that would be it. Michael Rosen says, Lingard with a hat-trick, 2 bicycle kicks and a scorpion kick. Mate, if he manages that, then I'll take it all back, honestly. Thank you, Matt Rush says, smash a like for the pig. Josh Healy says, I think our players are getting tired. We can't pick the first team in the cup. No, I agree with that one. I agree. I think the FA Cup, even though, look, we have got to the semi-final stage, I actually don't think, if judging by this game, I don't think it would benefit us playing our strongest 11 anyway in that game. Because fatigue is an issue, and that game is going to cause issues for the next game also. So it does make sense to make a good few changes in the game against Chelsea. And if we get knocked out the cup, then so be it. We need to focus on the top 4 in the league. And of course, we need to focus on the Europa League as well, because that's another route into the Champions League. But while the league's active, should be our main focus. The FA Cup, sure, you always want to win it, especially when you get to the semis, especially when you get to the latter stages. But it's on United now. It's on United now to... Oh, hang on. Palace with a chance now. Well held up now. And ball played in, but it's a good header away in the end there by Matic. Fergie99 says, Ollie has given Lingard a rest from the electricity bike, but left Jones on it. There you go. He's still in there in the dungeon, producing that electricity for him at his gaff. KM says, Pig, it can't be fatigue. Palace have played the same amount of Premier League games. There you go. I mean, there you go. You're right. You're right. And we've got 5 substitutes at the moment, so we have been doing that as well. You're right, mate. I mean, look, have Palace played the same team week in, week out like Ollie has, though? Because Ollie, I think it highlights the lack of the strengthening depth that we still do have. Ollie has played the starting 11 for the last 4 or 5 games without changing a single thing. Apart from today, we changed a couple of things. A lot of those players have been playing 90 minutes. So is that the same with Palace? Have they selected exactly the same 11 for 4 or 5 games? I think that is a factor. Nice one, Griffo Chaz. Thank you very much, lad. Much appreciated. Razak says, God, I hope we sell Lingard in the summer. Even for a packet of biscuits, I would take that deal. Mate, thank you very much, Razak. What an absolute hero getting in here with that super chat. And yes, I hope that we do sell it, mate. I would take a packet of biscuits for him too. Custard creams, bourbons, freaking hell. I'd even do it for some nice biscuits. Even some nice biscuits, I would have a cheeky little deal with Lingard for you on. Oh, I keep occasionally looking at this thing and now I'm going to look like Daniel Farker. I look like Daniel Farker, the Norwich manager. Norfolk Pirates give away pen. Lovely finish that by Rashford. They're just showing the legitimate goal that Manchester United scored. Anderson Lizalia, shout out to you. Great name. Primot says, come on United, fight for it. That's what we need. We need to go out there and get the other goal. Put this game to bed. Because as long as Crystal Palace are in this, they can have the belief that they can nick one. They'll be inspired by that Southampton performance the other day. And if we're being honest, they've been good in this game, Crystal Palace. They've caused us problems. We have had a bit of fortune in this game. Like, this is a shit performance by United. Let's not sugarcoat it, lads and lasses. This is a shithouse performance by Manchester United. Let's be honest now. It's useless. There's no creation. The players look tired. There's not many ideas. Come on. We're fortunate to be 1-0 up. We are. But we've got to take it. We want that. We need to get the 3 points. Just put this game behind us. 3 points any way we possibly can. Put this game behind us. But this is a shit performance, isn't it? Come on then, boys. Let's do something last 20 minutes here. Jay Usen says, have Lingard sell nice biscuits and get Matter on. Ben Ratter, love you too, mate. Thank you very much. He says, love you, pig. Thank you, my friend. Gung, she says, we need more initiative, more directness. We look a bit turgid. We look like a turgid turd out there in this game. Gungas, you're right. Griffith Chaz says, you should enter yourself for one of these fan cams on BT Sport. Oh, I didn't know you could enter. Fair play. Yeah, I have to have a look at that, my friend. Might have a go at that. You never know. Might get to see a bit of the pig on BT Sport. Leon Adams says, we need 2 more goals. 1 more will do, Leon. 1 more will do, sunshine. We're still 1-0 up at the moment. Go on then, Bruno Fernandes. He plays one in, but Crystal Palace get it away now. Bruno wins it back and he has a shot and it's gone through everybody and also gone about 2 metres wide of the left-hand post there. Shot from just outside the edge of the area from Bruno Fernandes. His initial shot blocked away by the Palace defender, Sacco, I think it was. And then it's gone out to Bruno again and he should do perhaps better. But there's 3 or 4 Crystal Palace shirts wading in there to get the block on. Hang on, why is Jose Mourinho on Crystal Palace's bench? Did anybody just see that? It looks just like Jose at the back there. What? Am I tripping balls? Am I just tripping balls or something? Anyway, Crystal Palace have just made a substitution now then. Long ball up from the goalkeeper. Headed down, Manchester United get it back under control in the centre. Razak says Jose's clone. Mate, it looked just like Jose Mourinho. I thought that was Mr. Bean in disguise on the frickin' right there. Cheeseville in here says, yo, Dylan. You talking about Bobby Dylan or something? Anyway, here we go. Man United, 20 minutes left of this game. Can we actually play a nice little bit of football for the last 20 minutes of the game? All I really care about is hanging on for the win. to be honest. But in order to do so, it would be nice to just not melt. To not melt, to be honest. John Shaw comments, fairly shite tonight as expected when we need a result. Yep, you're right, John. Let's not sugarcoat it, my friend. Fairly shite performance indeed. Really disappointing. Lacking any sort of spark up top there. We've barely created any real clear-cut chances, struggled to penetrate, and Crystal Palace have done a good job defending and organisationally. But should be better from United. It raises some questions again, doesn't it? It's just not flowing again there. Look, the counter from United breaking down with a loose pass. Allowing possession, allowing another chance for Crystal Palace now. Wilfried Zaha takes it towards goal, gets the shot away. Chris Karafinski says, I got a bad feeling about this pig, not going to lie. Don't do it to me, Chris. Let's calm down a little bit. It's not going to be another Southampton situation all over. Fergie99 says, Mr. Bean and Mrs. Doubtfire. First class gamer says, United parking the bus. Bloody hell, I hope not. That last 20 minutes in the Southampton game was a disgrace, to be honest. The way we just sat back after sort of comfortably, you know, we scored a couple of goals. We'd scored a couple of nice goals. Just to not have the confidence that we can go and get that third, to tighten things up to the point where we're allowing them to just play their football in front of us and we're all sat back. It's a disgrace for United, really. So hopefully it's not going to be another thing like this. But at the moment, mate, look, we're passing it around the back. Where's the penetration? Where's the creativity? Where's the lack of intent to get that? So where's the intent to get that second goal? Devil of Red says, we haven't had a shot on goal, have we? I'm not sure about in this half, but we have done in the game. Just to give everybody the updated match stats, 58% possession to Manchester United in this game, 42 to Palace. 10 shots on target by Manchester, 10 shots on goal by United, 2 on target. Wait, hang on, Rashford just overlapping run, perfect ball in, shot on goal, oh, off the woodwork there. Struck the woodwork, United with a sitter and an opportunity to make it 2-0 and put the game to bed. And who was it with the shot? Oh my days, it was a bloody close one though, and it's just rattled that left upright. Absolutely rattled that left upright. Oh my days, yeah, Gangshi says, damn, off the post, and Kayam says, Bruno hit the post. It was Bruno Fernandes with the shot then. Sorry, like I say, I'm watching it on my phone at the moment. It's not ideal, I need to sort it out on the computer, so they're just like really, really small. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes with the shot there. That was close, man. He got hold of that one though. Paul Lucas with a super chat says, Flying Pig putting on a better show than our squad. Thank you so much for that, Paul Lucas. What a top man. Really, really nice message from you there, Paul. Thank you for super chatting and showing your support and getting in here, lad. Legend. Oh, man. Yeah, Leon Dunphy says, should be scoring that. He should be. He's tried to place it bottom left-hand corner. He's very, very close to be faced. Very, very close. G-Wall says, Pig the game is on BT Sport, bro. That's what I'm watching it on, my friend. BT Sport Ultimate Live. That is what I'm watching it on, lad. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, I know. I hear what you're saying. No, I don't have the Virgin box. I've just got literally the app. I just got the app, mate, to view it online, on the phone, or any device that you want. But I'm just playing the BT Sport monthly rolling thing, if that's what you were wondering, why I'm not watching it on TV. Yeah, JP says bench players are inadequate. I think there is a problem with the depth we've got in our squad. That's pretty apparent. It must be if you're bringing Jesse Lingard on. There must be depth issues if you're plunging to the depths of bringing Jesse Lingard on the pitch. Leon says, come on, Ollie, we need Fred now. Who's on our midfield at the moment? Pogba's still on. So the only substitutions Ollie's made so far is Matic came on the 63rd minute for Scott McTominay, which was definitely the right decision because McTominay was having a very erratic game. Greenwood went off for Lingard as well. Greenwood was largely ineffective for most of this game here. But Jesse Lingard, man, that's a bold move. I still haven't seen Jesse do anything on the football since he's come on either as anybody else. Chris Caffin says, maybe instead of paying a lot for Sancho, you can pay a little for many players. Yeah, I mean, we do need a few players. I think what what we'd like to do and what we'd like to see is a few of these players that we got our squad moved on, players who perhaps on big money might be able to generate a little bit of money for them. People like Lingard, people like Sanchez, Phil Jones, these guys. Get them off our books, generate a little bit of cash for them, and then reinvest. Get a Sancho, get a Grealish, get somebody else in defence, a centre-back, get a few players in. That's what I'm hoping for, but I do hope that we get a player of, Sancho's quality as opposed to somebody who's, like a Grealish or a Ake. Grealish, Ake, these guys, three, I'd rather one gem than three, non-world-class top players. Here we go. No, Rashford through one goal. Get in there, my son. He's done it. Oh, and it's Tony Martial again. I've done it again. Every single time there's a player on that left-hand side because it's a small phone. I think it must be Marcus Rashford, but it's not. It's Tony Martial. And Tony Martial has put the game to bed. Come on, my son. Or was it Rashford? It's hard to tell, lads. Let me just have another quick look. Get in there, my son. Let me update the score. It's 2-0. Don't worry about clipping that one, Griffo, mate. That one was a complete calamity of commentary there. Let's have a look at this, though. The ball played through down the right. Sorry, down the left for Manchester United here. And then it's a lovely little pass. Oh, and look at that fantastic pass by Marcus Rashford, though. That is a beautiful goal. We've talked about the interplay of Rashford and Martial. And Bruno it is with a lovely deft pass into the path of Martial. Sorry, into the path of Rashford. And Rashford just touches it perfectly for Tony. And Tony pops up and bangs it in there, my son, to make it 2-0. Come on, get in there. We freaking needed that. We needed that. Because we've been ropey as tonight. And if there was just a one-goal cushion, man, I was not feeling comfortable about the last 10, 15 minutes of this game. But now we've got that goal. Happy freaking days. We still got to keep our wits about us, obviously. But happy freaking days, lads and lasses. Come on. Oh, shit, guys. Sorry, how long have I been muted for, mate? Sorry, lads and lasses, how long have I been muted for? I've had a freaking nightmare. Oh, man, what a bloody nightmare. Anyway, guys, it's 2-0 at the moment. Sorry, guys, how long have I been on mute? No way. Oh, shit. What a nightmare, man. Oh, man, what was I saying? I was just saying that was an absolutely freaking beautiful goal. I was saying against the run of play, the sheer class of that goal, where Manchester United, it's like the Southampton game where we were so good. We were so good in the goals that we scored, but largely poor throughout the game. And I must have coughed or something, put it on mute and then forgot to unmute it. Sorry about that, guys. But it's actually okay because it's just a break in the play. It's Van Aanholt's down on the ground receiving treatment. He got sort of knocked out in the process of the build-up of Man United's goal. Really not good to see. He's receiving treatment here. But look at this quality of this goal. Bruno Fernandes plays that ball into Rashford. And Rashford just absolutely puts in a pucker pass into the path. Perfect assist, perfectly weighted little pass into the path of Martial, who tucks it away. 2-0 to United. Absolutely bloody beautiful. Thank you, JP, for your super chat there telling me that I'm muted. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Absolute nightmare. I've had a nightmare there. But it's 2-0 to Man United at the moment. A fantastic goal, that one. I really enjoyed that goal. We needed that because we have been poor today, and the longer it went on with just that one goal cushion, the more likely it was we were going to melt it. Sorry, Illy United. He says 2 days muted pig. Sorry about that, guys. Do us a favour and smash that thumbs up button. Give it a cheeky little twatterooska, lads and lasses. 2-foot tackle that thumbs upper. If you can, that definitely help us out. Lad says once we get around the box, we're capable of perfect passing. Yes, you're right. You're right. We've always got that in us. You've seen that. The last game against Southampton, poor football actually from us throughout. Not that much intent. But the moments that countered, the goals, were fantastically worked goals. Just like that one was. That was an excellent goal. Bruno with a quality pass through into Rashford. Rashford with an excellently, perfectly weighted assist. And Martial with a fantastic finish. And we were going for 3-1 tonight with our prediction. We said Rashford, Martial and Greenwood on the score sheet. We've not got that right. Hopefully we can get the 3 right and we can get another goal here. Griffo says my prediction is spot on at the moment. There you go, Griffo Chaz, the man with the plan. Check out his previews and stuff on the website as well, flyandpigunited.com. Gug, she says mandible claw that like button. Give him the old mandible claw. That's it. We got mankind in the house. Pigkind. Mummy! Gaz Newton says Real Madrid have just won the league. Get in there, I suppose, I mean, I'd rather them win it than Barcelona, if I'm being totally honest. But yeah, that's good. That's good. Real Madrid won the league. Anything that stops Leo Messi getting another Ballon d'Or when it's not justified. Anything that stops Leo Messi getting another Ballon d'Or when it's not justified is fine by me. Anyway, Griffith says, what if Pig knew he was muted so he could squeeze a super chat out of JP? Oh, you are dealing in the dark arts now, Griffo. Eddie says, Martial FC. Mate, Martial's been very good recently, I must say. Like, I'm loving his recent resurgence at number 9. Coming back from lockdown, he's definitely looked fantastic in that position. And I'm loving to see it. He's been, again, very good. Last game against Southampton, he was fantastic, wasn't he? Like, the team didn't perform very well, but Martial actually performed really well. Got himself an assist, got himself a goal. He was excellent in the last game. JP says, Chaz, I thought that. Yeah, I know. That time was a prank. That time it was legit a prank, anyway. Come on then, United. 2-0. We're bossing it. I knew we'd dispatch of the Eagles. The Crystal Palace, they're just shite, aren't they? Sorry, Nate. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, any other Crystal Palace fans that might be in here tonight, but Mrs. Doubtfire's melt bags are no match for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's Galacticos, are they? We're a little bit away off being called Galacticos, but I think there's good signs in there. The sign, they always say the sign of a good team is playing badly but still being able to win. And that's exactly what Manchester United have done today. We've ground out the result. It's not exactly been all plain sailing and fair, I guess. Maybe there's some controversy there, but ultimately, little bit of quality when needed there has put the game to bed. And we'll take it all day. Lad6012 says, Bailey on, please. Hey, Ranga9898 says, evening, Mr. and Mrs. Pig. Good to be back. Good to see you back, too. Thanks for getting involved. Nick Pendragon says, anyone thinking we don't need Sancho, then have a look at Lingard running around like a headless chicken. There you go, Nick Pendragon, my friend. Further need to strengthen in that area. And Greenwood. Greenwood's only 18, remember. We can't expect him to be in physical peak where he can just handle playing week in, week out right now. It's not the right thing to do anyway, to develop a young talent to do that anyway. And he's not looked great today. He didn't look fantastic in the last game, but he looked immense before that. Give him a break. But yeah, I agree. Sancho is a must for this Manchester United side. If we can pull that off, it would be excellent. There's nothing wrong with having strength and depth either. And like I say, the good thing about Greenwood is he can play at striker. He can play at CAM. He can play right wing, left wing. So he will play even if we did get Jadon Sancho. Thank you, Navaneeth Ravi. He says, good job, Pig. Loving it. Hope you are safe. Thank you very much, Navaneeth Ravi. Yeah, I love doing these, my friend. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I appreciate everyone who gets involved in the Watch Along live chat. Oh, my days, a shot on Crystal Palace's goal there by Bruno Fernandes. It's a decent connection, but it's right down the throat of Gator there, and it is stopped. But yeah, I love doing these watch-alongs. I'm so glad the football's back, and it's just a lot of fun. Yeah, this is what I look forward to doing. Almost as much as anything. Lacking Fludder says, Lingard red card, OMG. You what, my friend? No! Don't wind me up. Are you a couple of seconds ahead of me or what? Don't wind me up. He's winding me up. Anyway, fair play. See, that's the thing. Eugene says, breaking news, Real Madrid win La Liga. There you go. Real Madrid have won the Spanish La Liga. Congratulations to Real Madrid getting one over Barcelona. Gungshi says, pig hair looks like it's streaked with moss. Thanks for that, Gungshi. It does look a bit like that, though. That's the problem. Like, I'm getting green. I'm getting a proper green tinge. If I sat forward, it probably doesn't look that green. It kind of just looks shit, though. But it doesn't look green. But when I'm sat back near the green screen behind me, that's when it's going to look green, my friend. I'll tell you what. All you need to do is put, like, I don't know. I reckon put like a 9 Inch Nails song on right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and we could rock out. Wolfgang 254 says, the game has been good. 2-0 Manchester United, 3 points, happy days, get in there. Would have liked a bit of a better performance from United, but what can you argue with, really? I mean, it's, 2-0, we've got the clean sheet at the moment anyway, and it will be another game navigated with the 3 points, which is all you can ask for. But yeah, the performance, not the best. I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should shuffle the pack a little bit for the Sunday's game against Chelsea. March of the Pigs. Yeah, that's right. Right. Well, yeah, no, pretty happy with this one. What can you say? It's one of those tonight. It's a must-win game that we've won. Oh, shit, hold on, though. Palace 1-on-1 with David De Gea here. Shot on goal. Oh, my days, man. Oh, my days. What to say. David De Gea has made a great save from a shot from Wilfried Zaha. Wilfried Zaha played through with a simple ball to unlock United's defence. And you know the pace of Wilfried Zaha is tough to deal with, and our backline ain't catching up with him. The slow pokes, Lindelof and Maguire. Come on. And Wilfried Zaha got through, but his shot was saved by David De Gea, who's had a good game today, actually, David De Gea. Nice to see David De Gea having a good game, making some good saves. Oh, and another shot there from a wide position is very, very dangerous, actually, but it's just cold round the post there, and it was Jordan Ayew with the shot. But yeah, Wilfried Zaha with a decent shot. That's a good save from David De Gea, that one. He saved it with his foot there. It's a good save. But yeah, ultimately, look, there's, 11 minutes of added time? What? We've just got 11 minutes of added time. Are you taking an absolute piss? What the hell? 11 minutes of added time. Thank you, Mrs. P. She says 186 likes on the video. That is sensational, folks. Thanks for watching along with me tonight and showing your support by hitting that like button. If you've not done it yet, hit that like button if you can. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes for the live watch along. That would be absolutely sensational. 11 minutes of added time. Matt Rush says, pissing joke, this ref. Mate, let's hope we don't crumble with these 11 minutes here, Razek says, met the Walcott in Selfridges and he asked if I wanted a signature while I was wearing a United shirt. I'm like, get off. Mate, I'd have told him to do one too. Griffo Chat says, if United go all the way in Europa, then there will be a 2-week break and then we go again. Non-stop till Euros, then England play. Non-stop football for the next year. Come on, my son. Get in there, my son. It's sick. Premier League football in the summer. Okay, there was no Euros this summer. We get it. It was a pandemic. It wasn't that great. But I'm loving this football, this Premier League football in the summer. I'm loving this Man United in the summer, you know, proper United, not just some pre-season friendly guff, like proper United. I'm loving it. And then, of course, we aren't going to have much of a break, like Griffith said. It's probably going to be a 2-week break or something like that. Then we'll be smack bang at it again in the Premier League. Oh, sweating my nays off. Wolfgang says 11 minutes, Bruno will score a goal. Bold statement, Wolfgang. Let's hope so. Let's hope we can add another one to it. Because like I said, goal difference could be a factor come the end of the season, as we've got Leicester to play last game. And currently we're on the same amount of points as them. So we'll see what happens. Michael Ring says Ings can't stop scoring. So Ings has got on the score sheet, has he, tonight against Southampton? Oh, look at this. Yeah, Brighton, Southampton. It's 1-1 in that game. Just about to finish. And, of course, we had Everton draw 1-1 with Villa earlier and Leicester 2, Sheffield United 0. The Blades unable to do us a favour there. Bad loss for Sheffield United. Leicester City, good win for them, of course. Keeps them right up there. Keeps them above us, just on goal difference. Hey, look, United, though, Bruno threads one through and Rashford tries one from distance. A lovely cold effort. He's gone for the top corner. But it's a great save by Keita there. And Rashford has had a really good game today as well, actually. Like, the goal that he scored was excellent, so well taken. In fact, today he's my man of the match. I've got to give my man of the match to Marcus Rashford today. Now we got to the end of the game because his first goal was such an individual cool piece of play. He's got us the lead. And then that second goal, he's assisted, had a big hand in the assist. It's a nice ball through to Bruno. Lovely little touch on by Rashford. And again, you know, he's been a threat down the left-hand side. So for me, Rashford does get the man of the match today. What do you guys think? Who's your man of the match? Gary Mart says Lingard looks like he doesn't fit in anymore. I agree with you, mate. It's time for Lingard to go. I mean, he's come on the pitch to be somebody that's going to give energy to United in this second half. And we've barely seen him. We haven't seen really anything from Lingard. Leon Adams, yes, mate, yeah. Dr. Marcus Rashford says 1-1 because he is the surgeon. He's surgical out there. I see what you did. Legend Cinnamon, Legend Griffo Chaz, thank you very much, guys, for dealing with the spammers there. Absolute heroes. And now Gaita just plays one out from the back for Crystal Palace. Not too worried. We just hit 94 minutes, guys. So 94 minutes, just about 7 minutes left of stoppage time here. Yeah, that's right, Gungers. He says mods on point tonight. Same with you, my friend. Oh, yeah, that's right. Matty Rushmeister. Griffo Chaz doing the business. Check out that. It's almost like Gungshi doing it. Gungshi doing it too. Gungshi getting in there. Look at this. Mods on parade. Oh, yeah. Legends. Thank you, guys, for keeping this community, this awesome football community, safe and free of spam. Legends. Devil of Red says, like playing with 10 men with Shingard. It is a little bit, yeah. He's nothing but a hindrance for us at the moment, Jesse Lingard. We try to give him chance after chance after chance. Opportunity after opportunity. But the fact is, he's just bang bloody average, this man. And he's never really going to live up to it for United, I don't think. So sell him. Simple as that. KM says, BT gave Bruno man of the match. They're clueless. Yeah, I mean, look, Bruno's done two remarkable things in this game. Those couple of passes were very key in our goals. But I actually think he has had a bit of a poor game today. He's not really flowed. He's been quite wasteful, spurnful with his possession. For him, anyway. You know, I don't think it's been a good performance by Bruno whatsoever. He's not exactly cut them open time and time again, has he? So I agree with you on that one, KM. I think Rashford's a more suitable candidate. Martial's done a good job up there as well. Who else has performed in this game, do you think? What do you think of Pogba's performance? A little bit hit and miss again, I think. Okay, you know, he's worked and worked and worked. But again, not that much of an influential performance from him, but not too shabby. Certainly looked better than McTominay did earlier on, though. I think McTominay was very lackluster on the time he was on the pitch, and it was the right decision to bring him off. I think Greenwood had a slow, sloppy, bit of a quiet game from Greenwood as well. Just didn't quite happen for him. United have a free kick chance here then. We've got a free kick in a wide position. We've got numbers in Palace's box then. Bruno Fernandes stands over the ball, looking to deliver one in there. Let's see if we can get a third, though. A third would be lovely. Nice one. Come on then, Bruno. Whip that ball in. Here we go. Bruno with the free kick. He whips it in. He goes for goal. Oh! And it's just ping-balled over the top of the goal there. I thought it almost found its way into the back of the net, but it didn't. Let's have a look. He's gone for the shot at the near post in the end. Oh, it's shit. It's into the side netting, actually. It's not a very good shot by Bruno. And yeah, I don't think he has had a very fantastic game out there tonight. I certainly wouldn't give him my man of the match. Ianle Aiden says, would Haaland be a good buy for United? I think potentially he would, because he just looks like such a great finisher. But he had the opportunity to come to United and he didn't. Now, I know Dortmund's almost more like a sort of a development club for him, if you like. But I think the ship has sailed on that one. We'll see. Chris Karafinski says, what changes do you make Sunday? Me, personally, I make quite a few changes because I think we need to inject a little bit of something different in here. I would rotate some players because I think some of these players are looking a bit tired. We've got West Ham coming up as well midweek. And I would definitely rotate a few players. I think Greenwood, maybe I'd take him off. Oh, United with a chance down the left. Cleared away off the goal line by Palace. Lingard can't get a touch on it. Absolutely piss poor. Yeah, Razak says Bellingham's going to Dortmund too. Yeah, you're going to have a good forward line, good young forward line. I'm not too bothered about the Bellingham one. Look, he's a good young player. We have been talking to him, but he'll get more game time there. He's not going to play at United, is he, Jude Bellingham? Not for years. He's only 16, 17. So there you go. Maybe we'll sign him back off of Dortmund at a later date. Greenwood has been off for a little while, says Debbie Elder. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, I would probably make a couple of changes. I'll probably bring Dan James in the next game, just pace, freshness for that game on the right. Oh, penalty for United. Here's a shout for a penalty. A referee waves it off though. Nothing doing there, and that looked like a penalty to me. So maybe that was that one undone in the first half. And this has definitely been United's best spell of the game. Like the last 20 minutes of this game, definitely the best spell of the game for Man United. Mrs. P says 194 likes on the stream, legends. Let's try and make it to over 200. Thank you so much for that, love. Yeah, thank you very much. Cinnamon says, come on, Melters, get big to 200 likes. Legends, thank you very much. Yeah, smash a thumbs up on it, guys, if you haven't done so already. And yeah, massive shout out to all the Bacon Brigadiers who have joined us tonight for this watch along. It's been a lot of fun. Nice that United, even if we haven't played very well for most of the game, nice that we have actually scored a couple of goals and got the 3 points. That was the most important thing. And actually, as we finish the game, we're definitely finishing the game as the stronger team. Look at that. Great play by Pogba, winning it back and threaded back through to him on the right-hand side. Excellent play by Paul Pogba. He's done the defender. What a run by Paul. And he tries to get the ball into the box, but it's good defending. Sorry, it wasn't Paul Pogba. It wasn't Paul Pogba. Sorry, I'm looking on... I need to write, that's it. I'm sorting the app out for the next game. No worries, no doubt about it. We're getting it on the telly. Because this is shite watching it on the phone. You can basically make it out, but half the time it's not the easiest to tell who's where. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka, not Pogba, says lad, 60-12. That's what I mean. Literally, I'm watching it. They're this big. They're this big on my screen. J.U. San, he says, I'm number 204 likes. You legend, Jay. Yes, lad, over 200 likes again. Spot on. If you're new to this channel, by the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. We do watch-alongs for all the Man United games. We've got a wonderful community of legends here that will welcome you, as long as you're not a complete meltbag. And we all have a lot of a laugh and banter on this. So if you're new to the show, if you're new to the channel, if you just stumbled across this, smash that subscribe button. 2-foot tackle that notification bell icon as well to be notified when we post live and when we go live. We've got a couple more streams coming over the weekend. We've got Manchester United versus Chelsea on Sunday. I also might do the City game, the FA Cup game on Saturday, just for a bit of bants to see who we might get in the final of the FA Cup. And look, we're coming up to the last moment of the game here. Look, 100 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. So David De Gea clutches it up. That's probably going to be it now. The referee puts his whistle to the mouth. David De Gea takes his time on it. And there it is. Get in there, my son. That's a freaking huge win, everybody. Come on, my son. Get in there. Keep the pace with those twats, Leicester and Chelsea. A huge win, this one. Freaking huge win, this one. So don't forget that. Even though it wasn't the best display throughout the game, this was a sick win. Huge win. And as I say, lads and lasses, as I say, you know, it's a sign of a good team is when you're not playing well, but you're still managing to get the job done out there. And that's exactly what we've done tonight. We've won 2-0. It's a goal from Marcus Rashford and a goal from Martial, which has put us over the line there. Maybe you can argue Crystal Palace a little bit unlucky with their first half when they were much the better side, to be honest. I mean, let's just talk about it now in the post-match bit of the show. Thanks to everybody that's joined me tonight for tonight's watch along. We'll delve into the performance a little bit now and have a bit of a chat post-match. So get your thoughts and opinions in the live chat as we go along. I'm just trying this out rather than stopping the video and starting a new post-match show. Sometimes I will do that if there's lots of talking points and things like that. But I'm just going to latch it on to the end of the watch-alongs, I think, because you're all actually already here. It kind of makes sense. Like, some people are just going to get lost in the ether if we move onto a different video and stuff like that. Leaf Comedy says, Pig looking like Hurley from last year. Yeah. Only about the 88th time I've heard that this week, Leaf Comedy, but thank you very much for the comedy. No, well, United looked a little bit lost out there for a little bit, didn't they? But they did manage to come away from it with the 2-0 win. So let's get into it. Post-match show. Griffith says, I prefer a separate post-match. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, but you're all here now. That's the thing. But I understand what you're saying. Maybe I will. I'll do it on the next one, Griffo. I think I probably will do that. Well, I've been trying a different format out, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, but thank you. Have a little vote, guys. Have a little vote, actually. If you could come back after this video's finished and let me know whether you think we should have a proper post-match show or just continue it after the watch-along. Let me know. Anyway, let's just do the post-match show right now. So Manchester United have gone to Selhurst Park, beaten them 2-0. Bit fortunate in the end, I think. You know, Zaha perhaps should have had a penalty in the first half. United were kind of fortunate that they also had an offside decision ruled out against them. Jordan Ayew had the ball in the back of the net for them. It was ruled out offside. His pinky was offside. It was a very tight call. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, thank you, Marshall. I'll stay and continue. Due to Rukuju says stay and continue. Look, we'll mix it up sometimes. But yeah, tonight's show we've got a bit to talk about. So, first of all, it's just a must-win game. It doesn't matter how you win it. It doesn't matter if it's a controversial decision. It doesn't matter if you play shit. It's just about going away from home to a tough place. You know, it shouldn't be that tough, but a tough game at this moment in time, everything considered. It's about going there and getting the win. And fair play to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's obviously changed some things at half-time because second half, we were better. I think it took us a little bit of time into the second half to really get going. But towards the end of that game, we were getting stronger and stronger, and Crystal Palace were getting weaker and weaker. Whereas they started the game much the stronger side on the front foot, more intent, getting in our final third, whipping boxes in. United dealt with it largely. That's why we've got the clean sheet. Maybe we got a bit of fortune with the referee decision for that Zaha incident. But ultimately, we did enough to hang on, and we scored just before half-time, which absolutely was a key moment. It took the wind out of their sails. Because that must be a right kick in the bollocks when you've been the better team against a team like Manchester United for most of the game, for the full half of football. And then to just have Marcus Rashford do that to you 2 minutes after being denied a penalty up the other end. So look, Marcus Rashford was amazing tonight. I thought it was one of his best performances for a while. He's been playing well, but just in terms of actual the influence that he's having out there. He scored one, he set one up. Great impact, great influence from Marcus Rashford on the game today. And he was a real live wire down that left-hand side for us. Absolute bloody quality. Easily my man of the match. But I just wanted to highlight him before we get into the player ratings because I think that it's some key moments in the game, again, has separated us from the opposition. Our overall play wasn't amazing. We didn't penetrate them. Crystal Palace, very organised, defended very well for much of that game. But ultimately, it's a bit of quality from Bruno with a couple of passes. It's a bit of quality from Rashi with that first goal. Quality control, done the defender, slotted it away like bloody prime Baggio. Absolutely awesome from Rashford. And then Martial, that last goal, he's worked his socks off all game long as well, and he's popped up in the right place, right time, made the right run. Bruno's delivered the ball in. Rashford's touched it up and put it on a plate for Martial. And Martial said, thank you very much, and finished it off. It was a really great performance by Rashford and a good performance by Martial up top there. The attacking players, as the game went on, we just seemed to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, this game wasn't without its melts, by the way, because I think we got it wrong setting up the team. I think we got it maybe a little bit wrong. Ole Gunnar done a couple of crazy things. He put Timothy Fosu-Mensah out there, who I thought actually done all right tonight. Like, I've got nothing really bad to say about Timothy Fosu-Mensah. I don't really have anything good to say either. But he's done all right. He's done solid. He's done a job of him tonight. And bear in mind, he's not a left-back traditionally. He's been put in there at left-back. He's not even played in the first team at all this season. So it's a crazy game for Timothy Fosu-Mensah. But he's done all right, to be fair. And we've got a clean sheet. We got 2 goals, Martial and Rashford on song. We've got the 3 points. We move, we don't move anywhere. We're still in 5th in the league. We're still on the same number of points as Leicester, both on 62 after their win earlier on against Sheffield United 2-0. And we're still 1 point behind Chelsea. So, we know the fixtures that they've got. Obviously, Chelsea have got a couple of games coming up. One against ourselves, obviously, in the league, in the FA Cup, which has no bearing on the league whatsoever. And Manchester United have got West Ham. I think as long as we get past West Ham, as long as we beat West Ham, I think one of the other teams are going to slip up and melt. And we may only need a point going into the last game of the season up against Leicester, but we want to make sure we get that job done against West Ham. KM comments and says 19 games unbeaten. That is an absolutely amazing run from Manchester United and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer right now. You have to give credit where credit's due. We've got 19 games unbeaten. It's sensational from us. Another clean sheet to add to the many clean sheets during that run that we've got. Really, really good. And the back line's done a good job tonight, actually. I mean, I thought if we're being honest, Aaron Wan-Bissaka again looked a little bit ropey, man. He got done a good couple of times, especially by Zaha. He sort of had him in his pocket a little couple of times. And I hate to say that, but he did get the better of him, get some dodgy balls in a good few times. Aaron Wan-Bissaka turned into a little bit of an incy-wincy spider out there tonight. Down came the rain and washed poor Incy out. And that's the problem. And no, he's the spider, isn't he? He's got so many limbs, that man. He's like an octopus out there. But tonight, another little ropey one from him. He's not had the best time in the last few games. I'm going to go through the player ratings now, lads and lasses. I think the overall team performance, though, was very poor. Very slack set up. Very slow. Started the game so damn slow, man. It's like we had a bloody tortoise up front at one point. Really poor. I think, Pogba and Bruno struggled to penetrate and have an impact on Palace's defence. Thankfully, the last 20 minutes of the game were much better from United. And like I say, we ended the game much stronger. And if it had gone on, we'd have just added more goals to that one, I believe. So I think it was a game of 2 halves. It really was. United were so bad in that first half, yet we still managed to go in with the lead. And second half was considerably better, but it wasn't a stunning performance by United at all. I think once McTominay's gone off and Matic has come on, that helped us out. Matic has been very calming for us. McTominay, again, giving the ball away too many times, pinballing it around in midfield, didn't look too sure of himself on there. And I know he's not played a lot of football for a long time, but Scott McTominay, it's just a non-game from Scott McTominay. Another poor game, not good. You'd definitely be better off with Matic in there starting from what we've seen recently. But Matic obviously maybe having a little bit of fitness concerns. That's why Ole Gunnar's not giving him the start. But definitely looked better when he came on. And generally the overall team performance was adequate. Got the job done. Ellie Zofsky, have a great evening, Ellie. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you to all you legends that are tuning in and still tuning in for the post-match reaction show right now. Do us a favour if you are tuning in. Smash that thumbs up button if you can. And get involved in the live comments. I'll read a bunch of them out. I'd love to hear what you guys think about that performance in that game. Still over 200 legends in here. So let's get into it then. The player ratings for the team. David De Gea. Come on, David De Gea, sunshine. He's done it. He's put in a really good display today without making an absolute bloody crumble job of a mare. You know what I mean? No Alisson melt jobs for him today. You know what I mean? No Alisson melts like Alisson did the other day, which was a fix, by the way, giving Arsenal the win. That's the only logical explanation the Gooners won. 2 goals gifted to them, one by Van Dijk, one by Alisson. Absolute fix. Anyway, enough about that. The goal, the save from the free kick was an absolutely brilliant save from David De Gea. World class dive and fingertip save. He's made a couple of other really good saves throughout today. One with his feet in the second half was brilliant. So to me, David De Gea gets a solid 8 out of 10 performance because he's not put a foot wrong. He's done everything asked of him. He's made a couple of really good saves. I can't give him any higher than that, but he's certainly got to at least get that. I think it's his best performance for a good while. Nice to see him not melting all over the gaff. Left back then, Timothy Fosu-Mensah starting the game. Like I say, I thought he's done well. I think he looked quite defensively sound. He was a big unit over on that left-hand side. He looked a man mountain compared to Luke Shaw, who's usually there. And you never know, he's got a future. I mean, it's not his position, is it? He is a right back when we've seen him previously. So, bit of a humdinger, that one sticking him in there from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I thought he's done okay, though. I mean, consistent, didn't really get forward much, didn't see too much overlapping from him. He just played it safe. Did what he had to do, and I'd give him a 6 out of 10. You know, it wasn't a bad game from him at all. I thought he's done good. Defensively, then the centre-back, Slabby Maguire, got his nose broken in the first half and carried on because you can't even break that Easter Island head, man. You can't break that. It might look broken, but it's just made of it's just like gristle under there, man, from years and years of just I don't know, slabbing around. So he potentially had his nose broken, but he carried on, you know what I mean? Did the old Terry Butcher, carried on, and put in a good display, good defensively, no errors from Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof today. I thought in fact, both the defenders have performed to an adequate level tonight. Did what was asked of them. No real melt jobs. Couple of moments of real unorganisation, though. Like there was a good couple of incidents, like for instance for the AU goal that was put in the back of the net, and then there was another incident after that which was very similar to that where Wan-Bissaka's been beaten and the ball's been played across. The defence was a little all over the place at times, Lingard and Maguire, but when it comes to actually clearing things away, I thought they were pretty good. But yeah, very slow at the back, Harry Maguire. You can see that, like, you know, Wilfried Zaha has been played in a couple of times. And he's actually not even already got the space on the defender. He's like a yard behind them. And he's got to do like a pull-up run. He's got to do like a pull-off run. And the ball comes through. He does the pull-off run. And he's just away. He was away a couple of times one-on-one with David De Gea today. And that's largely down to our back line just not having the pace to deal with him. So that is a worry because Slabby Maguire, Lindelof, they're not the quickest of players. It is slow. You did notice that tonight. When you came up against a really pacey forward line, we're the team usually with the most pacey forward line, but their forward line tonight, Andros Townsend, AU, and of course Zaha, that's a very pacey forward line, and we struggled to deal with it, I think, with the players we got at the back. They are slow. So Maguire and Lindelof, though, they've done solid. I'm going to give them both a 6.5. You may say that's a cop-out, but that's genuinely how I feel about their performances tonight. Over on the right, then, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, like I say, he let the ball come in a couple of times, for which one of their goals was ruled offside, which could have been a goal, and there was another incident just after that, which again, Aaron Wan-Bissaka let the ball in, it could have been a goal. So it's another pretty average performance from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and I was calling him Mr. Dependable a few weeks ago because he was easily the player of my season, and he still is. He still is, to be honest, but he's had 3 games now on the bounce, which are not like Spider Aaron Wan-Bissaka level games, if we're being honest. Like, there's definitely something a little bit lacking in the last few games. Is it fatigue? Is he tired? I mean, you know, somebody was saying all these players out there, the opposition, our team, they're all playing games the same at the moment. So how can they be any more tired than anybody else? But Ole Gunnar stuck with his same starting 11 for a good while now, which maybe is a factor. And some of these players have been getting a lot of minutes. But yeah, not a great performance by him. I'm going to give him a 5.5, maybe a little bit. Actually, no, I'm going to give him a 6. That's harsh. I can't give him a 5.5. He didn't directly do anything that led to a bad goal or anything. It's just like it could have done, but it was ruled out. I'm going to give him a 6 because he's got a clean sheet at the end of the day, so I think it's a bit harsh to give him a 5.5. He's got to get a 6. The holding midfielders then, McTominay, erratic, just a poor performance, I think, from him. Like I say, he gave away possession a lot of the time. He wasn't creative at all for us. He wasn't even that destructive for us. It was just like a non-game from Scott McTominay. So for me, Scott McTominay, he gets a 5 out of 10 because he really at no stage did anything that blew me away. There's not any incident in that game while he was still on the pitch where I think, yeah, Scott McTominay did something good there. You know? So I've got to give him a 5. I think it's a poor display from him. Really quite a bad game, but put that one behind you, Scott. I think he's a good player. He's got a good future. Then I'm going to go for Pogba. I think Pogba's had a bright game at times, but again, a little bit hit and miss, a little bit sluggish. 6.5 from me today. You might think that he's put in a better shift than that. Let me guys know if you think I'm wrong, but I just think he's not had the most influential games. It's not like he's pulled the strings. He's played a few nice passes here and there. Defensively, he's been questionable a few times today as well. I don't know. That's what I'm going to give him. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Average performance from our midfielders today. We looked better when the Nemanja Matic came on. Over on the right then, Mason Greenwood. It was a non-eventful game for Mason Greenwood. Like, he's just turned up and he was out on the pitch. But really, perhaps we should have gone with Dan James in this game. Because he just looked like, you know, he just wasn't really there, to be fair, today, Mason Greenwood. He's been amazing for the last 10 games that we've seen him. But today, he was just not really at the races. He was sort of in the pocket of the defender. And he kept getting done over on that left-hand side as well. Sorry, on the right-hand side. On the counter. So a little bit disappointed from Mason Greenwood. But he's only 18. Physically, he's got a lot still left to do and improve on. And he will get better. He's still, in my opinion, a future Ballon d'Or winner. I still think he's one of the best young talents in the world of football right now. And we're so lucky to have him. And I think he's going to improve and flourish so much even over the next 6 months that by the Mason Greenwood that you see in 6 months' time is going to be vastly different from the Mason Greenwood you see now. Such is the level of the progression that would take place with a talent like that at the age that he's at. So just the fact that he's out there on the pitch putting in respectable performances in 2-0 wins is just amazing to me. 18 years of age, come on, what a player. But performance-wise, 5 out of 10. It's in line with Scott McTominay. It's in line with not having much influence at all. It's in line with making a few errors. So to me, Mason Greenwood gets a 5 out of 10. Maybe a little bit harsh. I'm going to go with, and like I say, he's so young and he's so talented that I'm not saying that in a bad way. Martial up top then, what a goal, that lovely little finish at the end there. He had a good hand in some of our play up top there. He worked and he worked. He didn't get much service today at all, Martial, so you have to respect what he did in that second half by leading the line and getting opportunities and helping to create and not being content with just waiting up there. You see him dropping deep, you're seeing him create things. Good interplay as ever with Marcus Rashford. Those two, there's something special with those two. They've got a connection. They've got a love of playing with each other, which just radiates. You can see how much they enjoy playing with each other. They obviously are really good friends off the field. And it shows as well that they love playing with each other. They've got a very good wavelength, I think. You often see that. We've seen that a lot of times recently. Them two, at the end of great Manchester United moves, capping off these goals. Them two, linking up, them two, putting it away. It's a familiar sight you're going to see for years, I hope. Martial and Rashford linking up for a goal. But let's talk about Rashford's goal because, we haven't given Martial his rating yet, actually. But Martial's got to get to me. It's not quite as influential as the last game, but I've got to still give him an 8 out of 10 because he's done everything asked of him. He's put that, ultimately, the winning goal in the back of the net when asked of. And 7.5. I'm going to change it to 7.5 because it wasn't that many opportunities, but he's done a good game. Over on the left, though, my man of the match, Marcus Rashford, I'm going to give him an 8.5. Because I think he's been very influential out there for us. He was the shining light down that left-hand side, constantly trying to create things for us. And he had a bunch of shots on goal, saved. He had a bunch of good opportunities created, saved. But ultimately, he still managed to score the opportunity that he pretty much, he received the ball from Bruno. Great play by Bruno Fernandes to play the ball in. I haven't even done Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to go back to Bruno. But anyway, we'll talk about Bruno in a moment because it's a key point I want to make about him anyway. But Rashford, though, he took that opportunity brilliantly. He created that almost himself. Bruno played the great ball in, but he had so much to do the defender. And he did it amazingly. It was a properly well-taken goal, that one. And then the second goal for Martial, Bruno again having a hand in the goal, plays the ball into Rashford. Rashford, perfect little touch to Martial. Martial bangs it in. So Rashford's had a hand in creating one and scoring one today. Very influential. My man of the match. 8.5 out of 10. Very, very good performance from him. Now let's go back to Bruno Fernandes then, who played in the hole today. And I must say, it's not a good performance by Bruno Fernandes. Like, in terms of how he's looked throughout the game, he didn't look that comfortable. I mean, he gave the ball away a bit. The final product, the final ball was not quite there today. But don't think I'm criticising Bruno Fernandes too much here. Listen to what I'm saying. He actually had a hand in both of the goals today, even in a game where he didn't perform very well throughout the 90 minutes. That's also a sign of a good player. It's not just a sign of a good team. It's a sign of a good player. If you have a bad game, you can still put those moments behind you. You don't let it get you down. You don't let it get you into a hole of confidence out there on the pitch. No, he kept fighting. He kept plugging away. He kept probing. And ultimately, he did penetrate them twice with two really key moments. And not just twice, other moments in the game too. But that moment for Marcus Rashford, one key little pass in, set up a goal. And then the second goal that we scored, of course, Rashford still got a lot to do to just get it perfectly into the path of Martial. But Bruno Fernandes set that one up too with a great pass. So say what you want about Bruno Fernandes' performance, but in terms of actual influence in a positive way, he's had a very influential game out there for United. And again he's had a hand in it. Again he gets an assist. I mean, he's a heck of a player, but tonight you didn't see the best of Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to give him, I can't give him any less than a 7 though, because like I say, he's had a hand in both the goals. But a 7, considering he's pretty much got 2 assists, shows you the overall opinion I have of his game today. I thought it was lackluster. I thought it wasn't as good as what we've seen lately, but it was still good enough, wasn't it? It was still good enough. It was still better than some of the guff that we got. So those are my overall player ratings, everybody. Gungshi thinks it was generous. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, though. I'm saying because he got an assist, because he got 2 assists effectively, or nearly 2 assists, that's going to bump him up considerably, isn't it, for his player rating. Now, his overall rating of a player for me, you know, out there, if you take the assists out of it, I'd give him somewhere nearer the 5, like the McTominay sort of range, or the Greenwood sort of range. Maybe 5.5, because I think he was slightly more effective than them. But because he's got those 2 assists, or the 1 assist really, but he's in the build-up of the second goal as well, I'm going to give him a 7. So there you go. Those are my player ratings, everybody. What do you guys think about it? Please do get involved in the live chat. Let me know if you think I'm talking absolute cod. And get in there. Gungshi says, I'd give him a 6.5 today. Pogba 2. Fair play, yeah. It's not too dissimilar then, yeah. Overall, though, you know, overall, Bruno's been a little bit more influential just because he's got the assist. He's got that final one. But I know what you're saying there. Ludwig Hedinberg says, not a sparkling game, but good enough. Players looked fatigued. Get some rest now, and let's get Fatty, Frank, and Co. a proper game on Sunday. Come on, my son. And this is the thing. We are going to have to see some changes for Sunday now, because I think some of the players tonight showed maybe they are lacking a little bit in fitness. I think maybe we'd like to see Luke Shaw back in the side as well. Hopefully he's going to be okay. He rolled his ankle the other day. I think maybe, I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? Because look, the league is the most important for us, but we are in the semi-final of the FA Cup, and when you get through to the end stages of these tournaments, they become very, very important. And of course, we've got to treat it like it's a massive game. We've already beat Chelsea 3 times this season, but we've also have to remember that we've got West Ham midweek, that we've got a stretch squad, that we've played the same starting 11 more or less for the last 5 or 6 games. We have to factor all these things in, so there's going to have to be some changes from Ole Gunnar. And I think maybe Dan James, put him in there with his pace down the right, maybe hit them on the counter a bunch, instead of Greenwood, who's looking a little bit tired, has gone off the board in a couple of games. I think maybe Fred with his energy, you know, he wasn't played today, maybe Fred in the centre of the park might be quite good for that game. Sure, you can play Matic and Pogba, but there must be a reason why Matic didn't start today, because he must be fatigued, because he wouldn't be out of the team for anything form-based, because he's been the best player that we've had in that position by far. So it must be a fatigue thing. So we'll have to see what goes on in training and between now and Sunday, who's physically fit, who's up for it, who's ready, and we'll see what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does. The Cinnamon says, FA Cup, Gumshi, who's up next, West Ham or FA Cup? Yes, Sunday, FA Cup, we got Chelsea, then we got West Ham in the week. I think it's on Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe Thursday, I can't remember now. But very important games for us, all of them. But my thought is that the emphasis should be on the league. Get the job done against West Ham, go into that final game with Leicester with everything to play for. Top 4's top 4 at the end of the day. You're not guaranteed to get top 4 by winning the Europa League. You're still going to go and win it. And we all know it's tough to win these competitions, even if we are one of the favourites left in it to win it. And then the FA Cup, it's great to win the FA Cup, but there's no glory for winning the FA Cup in terms of just being, you know, obviously you get in the Community Shield, but you don't get in the Champions League for winning the FA Cup. So it's redundant to me. It'd be nice to win the FA Cup, but I say Solskjaer makes 6 changes, 5 or 6 changes, puts a team out there which has the core in there maybe. Start Bruno, start Rashi, start Martial, start Maguire, Lindelof, but then the rest of the team, just change it. That's the sort of thing I do. Rest a bunch of players, because some of them look a little bit fatigued anyway. But that's just my opinion. You might disagree, because obviously the FA Cup semi-final is a big damn game against Chelsea. You want to win that one. Thank you, Matt Rush. He says, smash a like for the pig. Thank you so much to everybody who's done that today. Gung, she said it's 5:40 a.m. and I haven't been to bed yet. Oh, my days. So you might as well just stay up now, Gungers. No, honestly, try and get a few hours kip and then get up about 10 a.m. or something. That sounds pretty good. If you can. Sifo Nalat says, oh, how the mighty have fallen. Gassed about Europa League and FA Cup. What team do you support, Sifo? Just out of interest, mate. But no, to be fair, you know, Europa League, it's a European competition. If we're in it at the latter stages, we want to win it. And the FA Cup's one of the greatest, it's the greatest domestic cup tournament in the world. So, of course, we want to win the FA Cup, my friend. So it's no disgrace, is it? But anyway, Sifo, like, United are the most decorated and the most successful club in all the land. So you can say what you want, but we'll be back there. We're already back on our way there, my friend. Nick Pendragon says, this has taught us that we now have a first team, but the bench is such a drop in standard we have to go shop. Mate, what the hell was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer doing bringing freaking Jesse Lingard on, my friend? The only place I want to see Jesse Lingard is shoved down the front of Harry Maguire's sock. That's the only bloody place I want to see Jesse Lingard. Andres Pereira on the left shin. Jesse Lingard on the right for Slabby Maguire. That's the only place I want to see Jesse Lingard on the pitch. But there you go. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, man, selecting Jesse Lingard, putting him in the team. I don't get that. I really don't get that from Ole Gunnar. He's having a proper Arthur Fleck Joker meltdown moment there, bringing Lingard on. Weird decision that. Don't understand it. You got Daniel James there. You know, who else was on the bench? He could have brought Mata on and just mixed something up. But no, he's selecting Jesse Lingard. I know Lingard's fresh. I know Lingard has had not many games recently, and he's known for being a runner. He's known for being a presser. He's going to press the opposition high up the pitch. And he's known for all those things. I get that. But he's also known for being absolutely jank out there at playing football. Certainly in the last 12 months for United, he's bang average. Cinnamon says, Lingy, even on the bench, what the F? Mate, what is he even doing on the bench? I agree. If Solskjaer doesn't realise that he should be looking to ship Jesse Lingard out of this side at the next available opportunity, then I don't know if he ever will do. Because it's clear to me he's not good enough. It's clear to you he's not good enough. It's clear to Stevie Wonder he's not good enough. So we need to make sure that we get rid of him this summer. No offence, Jesse. You know, he's done some good things for us. I still remember that goal he scored in the cup final for us. You know, he's done some things in his career for us. He's a homegrown player. No hard feelings. Good luck to you, Jesse, but you're not United standard, mate. You are not United standard. And the sooner Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and the coaching staff realise this, the better. Because he's played, what, 10, 15 games now to no avail? 10, 15 games where he's a passenger, where we look like we've got 10 men when he's on the pitch? It's not good. D-Train comments, Pig, do you think Slabhead has been very exposed with his lack of pace of late? He's very, very slow. He and Lindelof scare me. Also, Aaron Wan-Bissaka attack is terrible. Not good today from Aaron Wan-Bissaka going forward, but he has shown sometimes he's got a few nice balls in recently and done some good stuff. Hey, but look, Slabby and Lindelof, I said it earlier on, D, I kind of agree. They're just a little bit too slow, man. We need someone with a bit more pace back there. Remember when we had Rio Ferdinand? Rio, you know, he's a big unit, but he can move. Same goes for Vidic, really. You know, he wasn't the speediest of players, slower than Rio, but neither of them were as slow as Harry Maguire. Neither of them were as slow as Harry Maguire. And I think that becomes an issue when you're coming up against really speedy opposition teams, like the attack Crystal Palace had today with Townsend and AU and, of course, Zaha. Very pacey, very tricky. Caused them all sorts of problems. We saw through balls through the centre of United's defence where Harry Maguire has got a couple of yards on Wilfried Zaha, but Zaha still does him for pace and gets through. It's a concern, my friend. It is. He's not quick. Neither's Lindelof. So I think that we have got a bit of an exposure problem at the back there. I think that we need Luke Shaw. We need Aaron Wan-Bissaka. We need these guys covering. We need them helping out. And if you've not got them, if everybody's not 100% clued up and sticking to what they're doing and doing it 100% correctly, you're gonna commit. There's gonna be errors. Zlat Official comments, good result for Ollie. The top four is in our hands. You're so right, mate. I mean, that's it. We've got West Ham coming up. As long as we get the win against West Ham, there's every chance that we could go into that Leicester game not even needing the win. to get top 4. But we need to get that win against West Ham. And of course, we need to smash Leicester last game of the season as well. But yeah, you're right. It's all in our hands. Fact is, if we beat West Ham, if we beat Leicester, we're in the top 4. Simple as that. Man, I am so hot and bothered tonight. Just starting to cool down now. Just having a little water break, taking on some fluids. You know what I mean? Right then, you legends. So I'm going to stick around for a few more minutes. Get in the comment section if you want to say anything. Shout out to you all for watching. Shout out to Gungers, That Official, Matty Rush, Razak, The Cinnamon, Gary Wells, Eddie O2, JP, Razak, Devil of a Red, Mikhail Kramer, Ride the Spiral, Ryan Berberspin 9, Eddie O2, Red Devils Edits, and everybody else. Thank you very much for tuning in. Red Devil Edits comments, there's rumours that Thiago is going to Man United. Well, that'd be an interesting one, wouldn't it? I've always sort of quite rated Thiago, I'm not going to lie, but is he the sort of player that United should be looking for right now and fits in with what Ollie's trying to do and stuff? I don't know about that one. I don't know. Thank you, Matt Rush says, smash a like for the pig. Jonathan Gallagher says, good win. Cinnaman's got to go, he's got a bad stomach. Oh no, Cinnaman. I feel you, bro. I've had a really dodgy stomach. It's been literally like I've been stabbed in the stomach whilst I've been going to the toilet the last couple of days. Like somebody stabbing me in the belly. It's not good, my friend. Not good. Thank you, Aaron Homeyard, as well. Shout out Aaron Homeyard. He says, good watch along, Piggo. Thank you very much, Aaron Homeyard. Thank you, Tento Cisco. Shout out to the Tento man as well. What a legend. Paul Lucas as well. He says, legends here sank Sifo's battleship. Legend, Paul Lucas. Jarvis Cocker as well says Fosu Mensah and Maguire would be an exciting centre-back pairing. Fosu Mensah has tremendous pace, so maybe in the future it's an interesting one to think about, isn't it? I actually really like Axel Twanzebe. I just think he's got some pace about him. He's physical. He's got the ability to improve and get better in the future. Maybe that's an option we could look at. Eric Biney's another option as well. He's got more pace about him. So those are a couple of good options. Hey, no worries, Eddie O2, mate. Thank you so much for doing them, lad. You're a top man. KM Leong as well, getting in here, says beat West Ham, draw with Leicester. Leicester would win Spurs and Chelsea lose to Liverpool and Chelsea are out. That could happen, but did you see Liverpool melt it to Arsenal the other day? You know Kloppy, the floppy jalopy, is just going to say, look, lads, let them have it. United won't qualify if you let them have it. So let's just let them have it. I think Chelsea are going to win that one. I do. Mikhail says, big up everyone here. Yeah, shout out and a shout out to you, Mikhail, and everyone else who's a channel member with their with the emojis, with the badges next to your names as well. Like, thank you very much for being a channel member. And anybody who's not a channel member as well, you know, thanks for watching and getting in here. I don't just read channel members' comments out or anything. I read everybody's out. Just want to be clear, though. I want to say special thanks to all the channel members who help support this show by being a member. You can join for as little as $1.99 a month. If you want to join, click the join button on YouTube. You get access to a bunch of emojis and that cool badge next to your name as well. So it's pretty sick. And also you can join us on Patreon if that's more your thing. Patreon.com/FlyingPigUnited. The links are all in the description for this stuff, guys. But if you do want to help support this show, if you get a bit of joy out of this, if you think it's worth $1.99 a month to help support this show, then please do. Right then, you absolute heroes, I'm going to wrap this one up then. I think we've pretty much covered everything. We've got that Chelsea game coming up. We've got the 3 points tonight. Huge win. Had to get the win. Massively important for us. Check out the stuff coming on the website, flyingpigunited.com. There'll probably be an ups and downs from that man, Griffo Chaz. I need to get my player ratings on there also. And some other stuff. So keep a lookout for that, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. You can follow us on social media at Mr. Flying Pig HD. Special shout out to Gungers, Matty Rush, JP, Ryan Berberspin 9, Mrs. P, and Cinnamon, and everyone else as well. And all the PayPalers, the Lunatics, Brandon Slaughter, Ellie Rouse, Gungshi, of course, John Cusack, absolute bloody legends. And also all the super chatters who super chat. Mr. Silas, Atrex, Mrs. P. Thank you very much to you all for getting in here tonight and supporting the show. Stephen Zevon. Legends, First Class Gamer. Thank you so much to you all for tuning in. That's it. That's going to be it from me tonight, but it's been a great watch along. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon to be notified when we post and go live as well, so you don't miss any of this sizzling piggy bacon action on the channel, or any of this Manchester United action. You know, we will keep you covered. Tomorrow there'll be a bit more analysis of Manchester United. We'll talk about some of the breaking news. We'll have a bit of piggy breakfast tomorrow, I think. Get the sausages sizzling and have a look at the hot topics of the day. So keep a lookout for that tomorrow morning. And once again, leave a like on it if you haven't done so already. It will help us out tremendously. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on social media at Mr. Flying Pig HD. You can also check out the website flyingpigunited.com or Flying Pig United on Facebook. Right then, you absolute heroes, that's it from me. Jarvis Cocker, you're the best lad. Matty Rush, Illy United, Cinnamon, Welsh Red, Illy United, Gary Wells, Jonathan Gallagher, Aaron Homeyard. Shout out to Mary Homeyard too. JP, everyone else. That's it from me. I'm going to wrap it up. Got to go and get my hair cut because there's no way I'm doing another watch along looking like Charles Manson's love child. Okay? That's it from me now. Bloody Charles Manson and Hurley from Lost's love child, if they were genetically modified in a lab with perhaps Jonathan from Jonathan and Charlotte of Big Britain's Got Talent fame chucked in for good measure. Right then, you legends. Come on, my son. Get in there. United smash it up. Palace 2-0 away from home. Have some of that, you Mrs. Doubtfire milk bags. That's it. We found your level. 14th, 15th in the league. Come back when you've got a better team. Anyway, okay, that's it. Sorry, that's harsh. That's harsh. We can't, you know, it's harsh. It's harsh, but it's fun. Right then, guys. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. This is a big... And come on, United. Oh, yes. 2-0. 2-0. Get in there. Oh, man, that was pretty nervy throughout there. I'm not going to lie. Like I was, you know, I'm going to have to go to the toilet soon and have another stabby poo. Because that was pretty nervy, my friend. Squeaky bum time, for sure, throughout that game. Nice ones, Lat Official. He says, we love your energy, Chief. Keep it up. Thank you, mate. Gary Wells, everyone as well, who I've not mentioned at the end. Legends. This is for the legends who support this show on Patreon and who are also channel members. Just to end credits to say thank you so much for supporting this, you know, monetarily. These are all the legends that do. If you want to do so, you can get your name on here as well by doing the same things that they do. But thanks for watching. Honestly, have a great evening. Thanks to each and every one of you legends on this list. Have a great evening all. I'll see you very, very soon. This is the big 3 points in the bag. Onwards we go. West Ham, you're going down. Leicester City, you're getting melted and mashed up like a packet of Walker's Crisps. We're going to do the lot of them. I'll see you on the next one. This is the Pig. Thank you for tuning in. Take it easy.